Listen the change. Everything fades, be that as it may. Red into dust, cut from the bridge. Leaves in the flames, nothing is safe. Wish you нову долю. Wish you рідним найріднішим. When we oppose our fears and turn all our woes to cheers, I know the rules still carry water. When all the seeds we've sown blossom and lead us on, we'll see the trees grow even taller. When we oppose our fears and turn all our woes to cheers, we'll see the trees grow even When we oppose our fears and turn all our woes to cheers, I know the rules still carry water. When all the seeds we've sown blossom and lead us home, we'll see the trees grow even taller.
Hi, rollers. Just a second. Okay, here I am. Good to see you all. You thought that maybe you can hide from Eurovision here on this stream, but it is following you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the performance of this year's Ukrainian participant or a competitor, Leleka, which is translated as stork. So basically, Leleka is stork. And she is from Donbass. Not the Donetsk Oblast, Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, part of it is also Donbass. So basically, she's also from that land that I am. Well, this song is about creating the new fate to the loved ones, to the relatives, which I think is a metaphor to all Ukrainians in this case. Good song, and she's beaten the record, holding the note very long. I think 30 or 31 seconds, or maybe less than that, but you could hear that that moment when she started singing that note longer, and she stopped after a few dozens of seconds. Guys, Saturday, first time streaming on Saturday instead of Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I hope people will find us, will find or notice the announcements and stuff, because we need to raise the same sum of money as every Sunday, but on Saturday now, $3,000. So you already donated, so we already raised part of it. I just need to tell you how much. And thank you so much for the super chats and gifted memberships, guys. I have to set the goal for the gifted memberships today too, just like any week. So setting the goal of the lately usual 400 of them. And that is already minus 20. Thank you, Martina Wendt, for 10 euros super chat. And thank you, Jordi Fella, for 10 gifted memberships. 380 left. Let's get there eventually. I hope to finish the stream at 1 a.m. tonight to not mess up my sleeping schedule. Going to bed at 1 a.m. is not the worst. 1:30 is the worst, but if we finish at 1 a.m., I will go to bed at 1:30. So let's keep raising funds. You keep donating, guys, please. Thank you. Cass, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. That is 370 left. And Andres, thank you for one. For one gifted. Thank you. Let me mention the donations. So first donation started incoming tonight. Your vision is going. Let's have a vision. Please vote for number 7, Ukraine, guys. This year's competitor from Ukraine, Laleka, is very talented. Her voice is very powerful and strong. And the song is meaningful. And she's also has the banderist. We have this Ukrainian, how do you call that instrument? Well, we call it bandura, but it's like your analog of arfa. You don't call it this way, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Greek word anyway, right? So maybe you call it the same way. Who knows? Just Jimmy, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. Martina, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that is 2 times minus 10. Awesome, 349 left. Awesome, getting closer and closer. Okay, so my friends, the donations. First ones started coming in tonight after I announced that the stream is going to happen on Saturday. 2 donations. Laura N, $10.22. Keep rolling. Ticket, please. Thank you very much, Laura. And Cats, $10. Ticket, please, Rick. Thank you. Before the stream, about an hour ago, Average Ogre donated $110 and said, Average Ogre, send support ahead and watches VOD later. What is VOD, guys? What this abbreviation stands for? Because I'm not familiar with this one. Thanks, Rick, Anna, and Aziza for your strength and resilience. Slava Ukraini. Lots of love to the rollers. Tickets, please. Thank you, Average Ogre. Johanna, before the stream, donated $120 and said, Rick, this money is to what is needed most. 6 tickets to me and 6 to rollers, please. Dear Rick, you are keeping up the good work. Thank you so much. Please take also good care of yourself. Все буде Україна, слава Україні, героям слава, Johanna з Фінляндії. Johanna, thank you very much. $33.45 from Amonsky Amarsky for what is needed. Thank you, Amonsky. Thank you for these donations, guys. So basically, how much do we still need to raise? Let me tell you. 3,000 minus 10 minus 1022 minus 110 minus 120 and minus 33.45. So we still need to raise $2,716.33. Well, most of the sum, we need to raise most of the sum yet. So the fundraising has just begun. Please donate, guys. This week's raffle item is simply epic. Most of you, I'm sure, has already seen it. so you know what you're buying the tickets for this week. This is the flag of Alastor Group. I'm going to show it in a bit. Surfer Des, thank you very much for $10 super chat. Awesome. That means... what? That means 339 gifted left. Awesome. Okay, last thing I forgot to do is to quickly announce the stream on Discord. Maybe people will see it now. Oh, sorry guys for being silent. I'm just doing that announcement real quick. Okay. Let's see. Yep, awesome. Announcement has been made. Hi Miriam, how you doing? Hi Yogi, hi Future Dent. Future Dent, where are you from? Decisive 77, hello to you. Hello Just Jimmy, Keith Kane, David 47, Carlito, Andres, Tune, Jordi once again, Martina once again. Welcome everyone. It's good to see you in the chat. Not in person, but at least read your messages there, knowing that you're there watching and listening. This is important to me, that you're watching and listening, guys, because I'm doing it for you and for the Ukrainian defenders. Well, mostly for them. We're raising funds for them, but we are doing it together. So I go live for you to do this thing together with you for them. That's how it works. Okay, 3 more donations. Andreas, $15. I won't match what I sent towards PK and Zhenya yesterday. Still not broke enough. If somebody sends a $5, the second ticket is for them. Awesome, guys. Send $5 if you don't have $10 and get the ticket for the flag. So the Alastor flag that I need to show you is on the raffle today. So please behold the beauty of this amazing flag. Well, it's a big one. So, taking a lot of space on this small balcony studio. So, thank you, Rick Rollers and Rick here. Then, with gratitude from Alastor, everything will be 450. Do you guys know what 450 is? 450 is all is quiet. On the front line, they have this code to say on the radio, like, what's your status? 450, which is all good, all quiet for now. Fox left a heart here and another one here on the logo, on the face of the spirit of vengeance, because Alastor is the spirit of vengeance, revenge. Everything will be Ukraine here. Thank you for your help. Who else do we have here? We have Psycho, guys. They also have a Psycho. So together we are strong, Psycho said. Together to victory. Vujicic. Vujicic, that's his call sign. Next one, thank you for everything. Hostri, wow, this one is a sharp one. It is translated like a sharp one. Then we have here 2 hearts. You are the best. So this guy's signature is 2 hearts. I cannot say what his call sign is. Maybe a heart, serce, or serca. What do you think, guys? Here it says Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. So this person did not say who they are. Now, Ukraina ponad усе. Ukraine is above all. Okay, let me see. What did I miss? Oh, we have Rick. Rick from Kherson. Wow. Here. It says, together we can do anything. Rick signed it here. He's from Kherson. That's cool. String. I think these are all the signatures. Yeah, I basically mentioned all of them. While I was doing that, my muscle here started aching a bit. Unnatural position. I don't know why. Yesterday I had a hands day, and today I was riding a bicycle, so probably that's that. Okay, guys, that's the raffle item. Please keep donating and buying tickets for it. Every $10 of your donation is a ticket for this flag. Now I need to hang it there so you could see it. Okay, great flag. For the lucky one today, as always. Okay, what am I missing in the chat? I guess nothing. Sorry, guys. It seems like I'm not the most energized. It's just late. Usually, by my sleep schedule lately, I go to bed around midnight. That means at 10 p.m. I already start falling asleep, like being sleepy. So you don't have that much time until I will start falling asleep. But I even prepared a bit of news for you today, so I'm not that bad. I'm not that sleepy. It's going to be a good stream, believe me. We're waiting for Ukrainian Anastasia Paraskeva from Kharkiv. She's going to join us in 27 minutes. And Aziza will join in about an hour because she's getting home a bit late. This is why she won't be able to do it, to make it by 10. But she will make it by 10:30, she told me. So all is good. She will be here. Okay, let me tell you not only how many donations we had, but which donations we had. After Andreas's 15, we had a donation. Oh my god. Okay, this is not refreshed. Okay, now it is refreshed. After Andreas's 15, Paul D donated $20 to tickets, please. Thank you very much, Paul. Then Tuna Ottoson donated $20 and said, the only few I have today. Anton the dog isn't forgotten. Thank you, Tuna. Then Tuna donated $5 and said second half. So she is getting that ticket from Andreas. Then Keith Kane donated $35 and said, let's smash this goal, rollers. Can anyone match? Much love, Rick, Anna, Aziza, and all the rollers. Tickets to rollers, please. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Awesome. $100 from Felipe, Surfer Des. Thank you very much, Felipe, for this donation. He said, Ukraina була, є і буде. Ukraine was, it is, and it will be. That's how it is translated. Thank you. Nikki donated $10 after that and said, ticket, please. Then April Silvers donated $5. Keith, if you don't mind, for the last $5 of your 35, I will give the ticket Well, I will add those $5 from Silver Earth and give her a ticket. $16.73 from Carlo. Take in the chance and take the half ticket. Not available anymore, sorry, Carlo. But maybe someone else will add the extra 5 for you, Carlo, so you get the second ticket. $200 from Laura S. Tickets 50-50. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much, Laura, and everyone who just donated. Awesome, guys. Now let me tell you how much is left to raise because you boosted it very well just now. Okay, what do we have here? We had... Amonsky was the last one I counted. $15 from Andres, 20 from Paul, 20 from Tone, 5 from Tone, 35 from Keith, 100 from Philippa, 10 from Nikki, 5 from Silver Earth, 1673 from Carlo, and 200 from Laura S. Okay, guys, not bad. Okay, just got $5 more from Keith Kane for a ticket for Carlito. Awesome, thank you, Keith. Minus 5, that is $2,284.60 left to raise today. A long way to go, but we're gonna make it. Just hopefully by 1 a.m. So in 2.5 hours, I'm hoping. Oh, 2.5, 3.5, guys, 3.5 hours from now. A bit less than that, okay. 3 hours and 20 minutes. From now, I want to finish the stream, so let's do it. Okay, keep donating. Also, guys, I need to once again ask you to buy the gifted memberships or super chats if you can, if you have the means to do so. Because since I'm streaming less, I'm earning less from YouTube, and without asking for reaching the goal of gifted memberships, I cannot get to the average income on YouTube. I'm completely transparent with you when I need help. When I am basically, well, I think I defeated my depression. It feels like that. I will keep taking antidepressants because if I just drop it right now, if I won't keep taking them, I will just degrade back. So to kind of make the effect solid, I need to keep taking them up to 9 months. That's what I was told by a psychiatrist. So yeah, we will be what? We will be doing? I will be taking them, yeah. Okay, so I'm talking about what? I'm talking about that I'm streaming less, and when I'm streaming less, I earn less from YouTube. So whenever I stream, I gotta push a bit harder and ask you to help me with that. Ask you to help me, to get to that average income. That usually takes around 400 gifted memberships during the Sunday stream. Right now it's a Saturday stream today. Rick, auction? Yeah, let's talk about auction. So on the auction this week we have Aziza's painting, and we have a new bid, as I know from the chat. Someone said that the biggest bid right now is $660 dollars by Aussie Ben Chicken. So Miriam, you were outbid. I recommend you to go and outbid Aussie Ben Chicken if you can, of course, if you have the means, or someone else maybe join in the competition. Okay, wait, 1 day, what? Shit, guys. For some reason, the date did not change. It will expire only tomorrow, so I won't be able to get this donation today. Okay, you know what we can do? We can do it this way. We can basically raise $660 less today. For example, set the goal 3,000 minus 660, And tomorrow, when the auction expires, the winner will send me the rest of the money. So we would we would reach the goal tomorrow, not tonight. For some reason, it stayed the same. I mean, I changed the date one day earlier, but it's still the same. It is still for tomorrow. Well, I don't know how. I cannot change it anymore once you place the bids. I cannot change it anymore, I guess. Let me check real quick, but I think I cannot. Thank you very much, Simon says, for 50 gifted memberships. Thank you, Simon. I really appreciate this. This is bringing us much closer to the goal. So minus 50, that's 289 gifted memberships left today, guys. Super chats are also counted, since one gifted membership on this channel is $1. So if, yeah, it is easy to count in the super chats. For example, $10 super chat is 10 gifted memberships. More Aziza art for the raffle. Cheryl, I will do that, but it's not that easy, because Aziza is giving me the paintings by like 4 or 5 pieces. She gives it to me, then I raffle it for a few weeks, then she gives me more pieces. So I still did not even request the next set of pieces, and this one is the last piece from the last set. So this Delvet Geray, Burn Muscovy, and Alim Aidamak, Restore Justice by Aziza Eskender, is the last one from the batch of the paintings. It was 5 of them, and one of them I raffled, and this one is being auctioned. This is why basically, yeah, you will have to wait a few weeks. I think I should do Aziza's paintings on the raffle at least once per 2 months, because, you know, also sending paintings is not that easy as patches and flags. Yeah. Rick, now 670. Look, yes, Miriam outbid Aussie Bin Chicken. Okay, then we'll see how it goes today. Okay, so Keith donated 5 for Carlito, for a ticket for Carlito. It was 7 minutes ago. And we still need to raise $2,284.60. Okay, good. Okay, I love this painting. Yeah, this painting is beautiful. I agree. Okay. Good morning from Beijing. In Ukrainian, we call it Pekin. Hey, you're in Beijing right now, K-Bell. Catherine, how you doing? And what are you doing there? I'll be listening until boarding. Are you just flying by? Through Beijing to Australia, I guess. But I cannot be sure. You need to tell us this. Okay, my friends. I wanted to show you a bit of the news. Let's begin with the exchange that happened yesterday. 205 Ukrainian defenders came back from Russian captivity and 4 civilians. Let's quickly watch the video of the exchange. But I need to make it a full screen, probably. Why probably? For sure.
Дуже радий вас чути. Я в Україні, я вдома, мам.
Моя країна, твоя співуча мова солов'їна. На цій землі є тільки ти єдина. Твоє ім'я чарівна Україна. Історія твоя така прекрасна, бо ти нікому не була підвласна. Усі тебе бажали захопити, щоб твоїм дітям не дати добре жити. щоб дати гідну відсіч ворогам. Повинно було лити море крові нам, твоїм синам, твоїм захисникам, твоїм сміливим, мужнім, вільним козакам.
Я дуже скучив за рідними, за друзями. Я дуже хочу вже їх побачити та кохаю Україну. Слава Україні!
Героям слава.
Що ви там, кажіть? Як там?
Wow. Together with music, it's practically impossible to not shed a tear, right, guys? Fuck, I'm happy for the guys. Most of them were in captivity for 4 years. And good news, guys. 20 of them. This was said by Rubizh, Denis Prokopenko, the head of the Azov Corps, the first corps of the National Guard. They returned 20 Azov soldiers returned back home. Soldiers from Azov regiment. The guys that we are standing for on 3 Azov rallies. The guys that are almost not being exchanged at all. 20 of them came back, but it's not enough. 700 of them are still in captivity. You could see a lot of Marines on this video. There are also photos. Let's go quickly look at the photos of the guys. There are the flags of the Marines. A lot of Marines ended up in captivity on Azovstal too, you know. And there are guys from Azov among these guys. And I'm so fucking happy that they are back home. They spent 4 years in Russian hell. 4 fucking years. And they are back home. Look how many Marines are there. Guys eating apple. There in that video, one of the guys was reading a beautiful poem in Ukrainian about the Cossacks that did not bend the knee and how the enemy was trying to break them, but they did not surrender. These guys are from the territorial defense of Ukraine, and I'm sure they are from the 109th Brigade, some of them, because remember, 109th Brigade of the territorial defense of Mariupol was also in captivity. And remember Helena's husband, who came back from captivity, and he came back, but his mental state is not good. He cannot properly speak, or he could not properly speak. Can you tell us what he said? Yekas, I can translate it for you. It's gonna be a bit of effort, but I will do it. And here's the last photo, guys. Last photo from the photos that President Zelensky posted yesterday. The guys in the airborne flags are also there. That means airborne that are not being exchanged often also were in this exchange. And this is the first stage of the exchange, 1,000 for 1,000. 205. Russians delayed it as much as they could. Russians exchange it in portions of 200 people, and you see, guys, I say exchange them. This is why we're gonna see more stages of this exchange. Hopefully not 4 more. Let's hope it's gonna be 2 more stages, 350 and 345, and it's not gonna be dragged for a long time. But of course, Katsabs will do everything to drag it. drag it as long as possible. Anyway, let me try to translate the poem that that soldier read.
Моя країна,
My country,
твоя співуча мова солов'їна.
your singing language, the nightingale language.
На цій землі є тільки ти єдина.
On this land, it's only you
Твоє ім'я чарівне Україна.
and your wonderful name, Ukraine.
Історія твоя така прекрасна. Бо ти
Your history is so beautiful because you
нікому не була підвласна.
wasn't bending the knee to anyone.
Усі тебе бажали захопити,
Everyone wanted to capture you,
щоб твоїм дітям не дати добре жити, щоб дати
to not let your children live in peace,
гідну відсіч ворогам. Гідну відсіч ворогам. Твоїм дітям не дати добре жити, щоб дати гідну відсіч ворогам.
to give the decent fight back to the enemies.
Повинно було лити море крові нам.
We had to spill a lot of blood. The whole sea of blood.
Твоїм синам, твоїм захисникам,
Your sons, your defenders,
твоїм сміливим, мужнім, вільним козакам.
your brave, courageous, and free Cossacks.
Я дуже скучив за рідними, за друзями.
I missed my relatives, I missed my friends.
Я дуже хочу вже їх побачити.
I want to see them so much.
Та кохаю Україну. Слава Україні!
I love Ukraine. Slava Ukraini.
Хлопці, що ви там кажіть?
Guys, how are you doing?
Як там?
This man in the end kissing the Ukrainian flag is just very touching. I'm so happy for them and their families. Thank you for sharing this touching moment with me, guys. I'm happy that this is happening, and these news are amazing. These news are making our days here in Ukraine when we see how our defenders coming back from Russian captivity. We feel true joy and happiness. Our fundraising completely stopped, guys. Last time you donated, it was almost 20 minutes ago. So please keep donating to give me a chance to go to sleep before 1 a.m. Будь у війську або для війська. Exactly, Tuna. Be in the army or for the army. That's how we say it in Ukrainian. Будь у війську або для війська. Військо is well, it's like, it is more than the army. It's not an army. It's like a like warriorhood. Yeah, like warriorhood. It is more than the army. The exchanges are the best news in these dark times. Yeah, Andres. And of course, Russia burning their fucking oil infrastructure and oil export infrastructure burning is also great news, but not as good as the what? Exactly, as the exchanges. Sally Luz, thank you very much for $20 super chat that says it's so encouraging to see these brave defenders who were in captivity so long being returned home. It is indeed encouraging. Thank you, Rochelle3047, for 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it, guys. And thank you very much for 10 euro super chat, Martina Wendt. Thank you very much for that. Okay, that's 254 gifted memberships left to get today for me to get to the goal. Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me with that. Not enough. Yeah, David, not enough. Hi, Stretch. How you doing? Hi, Pet Challenge. It's good to see everyone join in. Hello, BME. Hello, Legit to Think. I have to get on my plane now. All going to plan. I'll be in Lviv tomorrow. Ah, okay. You're moving through China to Ukraine. Now I get it, K-Bell. Okay, cool. Cool. When you're in Kyiv, please let me know. I want to meet. I missed you. Long time no seen. That's cool. Nice. Summer, guys. In Ukraine, we already have summer. The weather is amazing. And in summer, a lot of rollers are traveling to Ukraine, and I'm meeting them. This is why also I love summer. Because I have the chance to hang out with you guys. Pat Chellin, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Cool. 249 left. Not that much. Hey Rick, doing good. Hope you're well. I'm much better. Stretch. I've been struggling with depression a month ago, and like a week, 2.5 weeks ago, I was still depressed, but antidepressants kicked in 2.5 weeks ago, and since then I feel amazing. I also started streaming less. I am trying to not only reduce the workload, I also, how do you call this in English? Implemented a sleeping schedule. That's the word. I implemented the sleeping schedule. Now I go to bed around midnight, not at 2 or 3 a.m. as I did before. And I don't look at my phone before the sleep, and I read the book after I wake up and before I go to sleep. I also have amazing morning routine. I write into the diary, play a word game called Slavko, and I also play amazing it is called Dear Future Self, this game. Basically, this game is great to reflect on your life and to set yourself dreams, goals, and visualize those dreams and goals. Great game, a gift from a friend. 24 days, I'm already on day 17, so not that much left. So I have to figure out how to keep playing this game after I finish it. Maybe just looking into it every morning, looking on that board. So basically on the board I write different let's say goals and dreams for the different aspects of my life, like business and career, family and friendships, creativity, self-development, health and fitness, and so on. It's like it's a great game. So I'm doing a lot of shit. I also go to the psychotherapy every Tuesday now, and I already discovered a few things that I need to work on, because when the full-scale invasion started, I actually finished my therapy right before the full-scale invasion started in December 2021. I had my last therapy session, and basically I set it on pause because I kind of figured something out, and I didn't need it at that point. But then, when the full-scale invasion started, I understood that I can actually do it without therapy. I'm doing great. And I found a way, I was depressed in 2022, still searching for my way. I did not know what the hell to do with my life and how to be useful to my state, but I found it. I found the way in the late 2022, early 2023, and since then, you basically know my story. You know what I've been doing. You know what I've been trying to do and how this project developed. And all this way, I lived through war. I heard a lot of stories. I saw some stuff myself, and it did not go without the consequences. And not going to therapy for 4 years of war is not a good idea. So this is why I ended up in depression, and I needed to do something with it. So I started doing something with it, and I basically am defeating it now. I mean, I feel much better, and I worked a lot this week, but did not overwork, and I had the energy for this work. And I understand that jumping back into work, like into the full load of work that I usually did before, it's not a good idea. So I need to slow down and find the ways to change my work-life balance somehow, to not end up depressed again. This is why I'm trying to experiment, doing some short videos, like on Thursday after the attack that Russians committed during the night from Wednesday to Thursday. They killed a lot of people around Ukraine, but the biggest number of victims was in Kyiv. They basically destroyed a whole entrance of a building and buried 24 people under it. Here you can see on the photos the rescue operation. It lasted 48 hours, and rescuers basically took out 24 bodies from the rubble, including 3 children. Russians buried people in their sleep, as they do in every fucking massive attack they commit. And they will not get away with it, because our sanctions, our real sanctions, kinetic sanctions, the drone and missile sanctions, they are doing its work. And those sanctions are now punishing Russia for their war crimes, and it's just the beginning. So I know the vengeance will come. We just need to be patient and support the defense forces of Ukraine. Guys, I want to show you one patch. Two sisters, their father was killed earlier in the war. I did not know this details stretch. It is fucking terrible. A nice suggestion from Andreas. Send more memberships. Operation Make Fuzzy Green Again. So yeah, guys, we still need 248 gifted memberships today for me to reach the goal. And Fuzzy doesn't have a membership right now. Can you buy more gifted to give Fuzzy a membership and help reach goal faster? Thank you. Thank you, Jordy Fella, for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. So, my friends, we had 2 more donations. $25.56 from Visioned Acorn. 2 tickets for the flag, please. Thank you very much, Visioned Acorn. And Aussie Bin Chicken drops a bomb, a very heavy bomb, basically one ton bomb, because it's $1,000. Michael, please let me know how many tickets for whom, because this donation came in without a comment. So please let me know. You can do it there on Instagram. And let me know how many tickets for you, how many for rollers, and so on. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for this donation. You're getting us much closer to the goal today. But guys, we still need a lot of donations, a lot of your donations. So keep donating, please. So minus 2556 minus 1,000. We still need to raise $1,259.04 today. Still a big sum of money to raise. But almost 2/3 done, guys. Already a very good result. Thank you for your donations. Let's go and raise the rest of it. So, coming back to the attack that Russians committed. In the night, I heard the cruise missile that hit that building. It was flying by my home, my house, and I told you in that video, I told you in that short video that morning on Thursday that I heard 2 or 3 of them flying by, and when they flew by, it was a relief that they did not hit my house, but at the same time, it comes with understanding that they just hit someone's house and someone was killed. Yeah. Fuzzy is green, thank you guys, but don't stop buying gifted memberships for everyone else, okay? Just, we need just a bit more. Just 238 more. One more donation, guys. 20 Canadian dollars from Julia Fira. Thank you, Julia. Thank you for this donation. Let me tell you how much it is in dollars. Canadian to USD. 20 Canadian is 14.54. Well, I would have to work on the spreadsheet more, how to say it, more attentively. I still did not work on it during the stream. I will need to work on it when my guests will join. Well, okay. Let me just tell you or show you something. I don't know. Will we be watching the video, guys? Do you think we need to watch it from clearing the rubble? From extracting the bodies from that rubble. Rick, 2 years ago I found you, and I am still here. Thank you so much, Martin, for being here. Thank you, friend. And thank you for 10 gifted memberships. That's 228 left. Thank you. Rick, is that good for you, showing this? Yeah, I think I should watch this. I did not watch it. I think we should live in reality, understanding that this may happen to each of us here in Ukraine, and I really hope it's not gonna come to that, and it's not gonna happen to anyone in your countries, guys. There are toys there. It is fucking heartbreaking. It is. And 48 people were injured, guys. And I want you to remember that not all of those injuries are light. Some of them are really severe, leaving people disabled by the end of their lives. This is tough. This is tough for so many families going through such losses and through such challenges. Some of them are unbearable. Losing a kid is the worst thing that happened to the human being. Miriam, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. I appreciate it very much. That means only 208 of them left. Great, guys. Almost 50% of the goal is done. Criminal, immoral, and disgusting. Yeah, Kathy. Disgusting creatures. The Moscovians, the Katsaps are. $55 from the Dark Oblation. Thank you, Jeremy. 5 tickets for Silver Earth and half ticket for someone else. Awesome. Half ticket for someone else. Yeah, guys, donate $5 if you cannot donate 10 to get an extra ticket. Thank you. Awesome, guys. We're getting to the last $1,189.50 left to raise. So, yep. Nice. It's going good. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see what Ozzy Ben Chicken told me about the tickets. Did he? No, he did not. So I'm going to ask him there in the chat. How many tickets? Okay. You know, guys, I've been streaming for an hour already and I haven't been hydrating, so I need to do it. By the way, Fuzzy, hello to you, my friend. How you doing? It is like all of us in this chat would be heard and erased in 1 second. By what? Andreas, sorry, I did not get it. And they're spreading their way of thinking all over the world. Exactly. They do it. And they are succeeding in this, for fuckers. I saw that the children who died, their dad died on the battlefield. Yeah. Yeah, Stretch said it today. Terrible. I mean, he did not specify that he died on the battlefield, but fuck, the whole how can we not be traumatized? I mean, how can Ukrainians not be traumatized? At least the empathetic ones who live in such a reality. Come on, Jesus, let's enable Rick to eat this month and pay his diesel to continue doing what he's doing. Luckily, my car is running on LPG and a bit of gasoline, so I don't pay as much as you, Fuzzy, pay for diesel. That's fucking enormous money these days. Feeling rage and pain at the same time is exhausting, but we are reminded to keep on working. Yeah, Andres. Kathy just donated $30 and said, Putin huilo. Tickets, please. Indeed, he's a fucking huilo, and not just him. A lot of Russians are fucking huilo. Okay. Jimmy, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. We crossed 50% with this and 198 left to get to the goal. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rick, for changing the subject. Well, it is inevitable. Okay, my friends, let's do what? Let me share. Aha, I wanted to share the good news with you. There is also good news. And the good news are coming from Deep State, but I need to invite Anna and Aziza first. Let me do it. Cass, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Awesome, 193 left. Okay, what is this? This is Think. Think. Ah, yeah, that's what I wanted to find. The good news, right? Right. The good news is coming from Deep State. And this is the news about the occupation of our land. Look at this. Odradne, the Ukrainian defenders deoccupied big chunk of land and 129th Brigade of the Territorial Defense did that, and they published a video with the operation. They were showing the strikes on enemy positions, work of artillery, and then in the end they've shown our soldiers holding the flags of the brigade, and I think the battalion too, in that village. Deep State confirms that it is indeed the deoccupation of our territory. Let's go on Deep State map and see where that territory is located. So basically, it is located in Kharkiv Oblast. In Kharkiv Oblast here, on the border with the terrorist state, the village of Odradne. Let me press on it. It's 18.83 square kilometers. It's a decent chunk of land. I mean, these days, deoccupation is possible. Main thing is planning everything and having enough weaponry and man to do this. So, good result. I was encouraged by this news, just as by the news of the exchange. Thank you, Shelly D, for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. So yeah, let me quickly read the... let me first invite Anna and Aziza, and then I will read this thing for you. This thing is a post from Deep State about this deoccupation. I mean, I already told you most of it, but it will still be good to read what they wrote. Okay, where's Anna? Here's Anna. And Aziza. Here you go. So, guys, one more donation, $5 from Tuna, the other part of the half ticket for the fallen. Thank you, Tuna. You're getting one more ticket. And that is $5 more raised. That means we still need to raise $1,154.50. Keep donating, guys. Okay. Okay. More people are joining the stream. Welcome, everyone. Tell me where you're coming from, what countries, what oblasts of this world that is called Ukraine. World Ukraine. Fuzzy says Andreas Trump is a fucking cuck. Yeah, but cuck with you. That's the first time I see this word. Does it have the same meaning as the word that sounds the same, Fuzzy? Is it just a British version, British slang? to type it like this, or is it just like a profanity filter to not get your message deleted by YouTube? I wonder. Okay, so both Anna and Aziza received the links but did not read the messages yet, so that means we're still going to be waiting for a bit, and I want to use this time to work on the spreadsheet to not slack on it later, okay? Arizona Oblast. Awesome, Cheryl. Okay, so $10 more just now from Mark Sangamon. Fuck traitor Trump. Thank you, Mark. Good message. He's a traitor to your country and to this world, to the prosperity of this world. He is slowly dismantling it. Together with his friends, Putin and Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un and dudes like them. Those dudes have fuck all yet accomplished what people thought was not possible for a very long time. Yeah, Fuzzy, you're right. Okay. Let me work on the spreadsheet real quick. It's not going to take long, guys, so stay patient, stay with me. 5 to 10 minutes and I'm going to finish with the spreadsheet. So, who put the name Yogi here? It's like next name, right? Who is working on the spreadsheet right now, guys? Together with me. Okay, Johanna's message was last. So after Johanna, there was a donation from Amonsky. And Amonsky bought 3 tickets. Let's see. Yes, the last ticket was $13.45. Yep, okay, next one was Andres. And Tuna with the $5 from Andres and $5 of her own. Yeah, okay, then Paul D. If I'm not mistaken, Paul D is Jordi Fella, and I hope it's okay to say that. Jordi. Okay, Tuna. 2 tickets. You see it. Yeah, you see it. Leah B, hello to you. How you doing? Thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Let me tell you how much is left. Only 163 gifted memberships left to reach the goal, guys. Awesome. Rick me. Gog is a weak man whose wife looks elsewhere for satisfaction. So like that's what it is, decisive. Got it. Didn't know that. One more donation from Vision Day Corn, $12.78. One more ticket, please. Thank you, Vision Day Corn. Minus $12.78. $1,131.72 left to raise. Working on the sheet, Rick. Okay, Tuna, thank you. Me too, as you can see. Well, okay. Let me get back to the sheet. So after Tuna, there was Keith. Tickets for rollers. So from Keith. Right? If I'm not mistaken, it was for rollers. Tickets to rollers, please. Yeah, okay. And the 4th ticket from Keith, $5 with the addition of $5 for Silver Earth. Let's do it this way. 10. Silver Earth. Yep, nice. Okay. Then Felipe gifting his tickets as always, never taking them. From Surfer Des. 10 tickets for you guys. Nikki, 1 ticket. Next, Carlo. 2 tickets for Carlo. 1173, the second one. The additional 5 was given to him by Keith. Okay, we have Carlo. We have Laura S. Laura. Okay, and half of her tickets, that's 10, are for you guys. She says tickets 50-50. She donated $200. That means she is getting 10 and giving 10 to you. Okay. Very well. Nice. Next one, Visioned Acorn. Both Anna and Aziza still did not read the messages. I hope they are fine. 1556. Let me see if Aussie Bin Chicken told me how many tickets would he like. He didn't tell me. He did not read the message yet. So I'm gonna give him all the tickets for now, and if he decides to give some of them to you, I will just give them to you later, guys. Hey, Martin UK, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. Okay, guys, it's only 143 gifted left for today. Left. Schmeft. Nice. Good job. Thank you, guys. Okay, after Vision Decor, Aussie Bin Chicken. 100 tickets. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to tell you. 2 or 3 days ago, I had a donation from Douglas C. $180 and 10 euros from David 47. Oh, plus $50 from Tambria M. Tambria did not mention any tickets that she wants. She says she's celebrating 1,000 trucks, NAFER trucks. This is why I've given the tickets to you guys. And yeah, Terence Sauve donated during the Wednesday stream together with everyone before him. So, yep, basically, that's all the donations of this week mentioned. Aussie Bin Chicken, 303. That's the last ticket, so that's 100 tickets. Cool. Okay. Are you still there? Stay in the call. Yeah. I need to stay in the call. Let's go and check the auction of the painting. Miriam S. has the current bid. No one outbid her for now, and unfortunately, somehow auction expires only tomorrow, so we'll see. Maybe we're... No, you know what, guys? Let this donation be the extra for this week, because we have two big fundraisers right now. One equipment for Kraken, and one and one is the car for the 4th Brigade of the National Guard. So ideally, this week we need to raise more than $5,000 for now. When we reach the goal on this stream, when we reach 3,000, it's going to be just a bit over $4,000. This means this donation of $670 or more dollars for the painting should bring us to almost 5,000. That means that we should reach the goal tonight separately from this donation. And for that, we still need to raise $1,131.72. So please keep donating. It's not that much left. 1,131 $8.72 for 57 people watching is totally doable. We've done it before many, many times. I would even say hundreds of times, guys. For how many weeks? I mean, how many these Sunday streams, which is becoming Saturday today, how many of them we had and how many times we reached the goal? Can you imagine? Hi T-Bone, how you doing? How many times did we do it? I'm just curious. Like to have the understanding. I guess it's more than 100 times for sure. It's we can count roughly. So we're doing it for 3 years, right? So basically 1 month is 4 weeks. So basically 12 multiplied by 4, 48 multiplied by 3, so 144 times approximately we've done it. 144 times. This is amazing. We reached the goal on Sunday stream. It's only on Sunday streams, guys. And just imagine on how many coffee shop streams we reached the goal, and news streams, and just donating and reporting streams. Insane. Hundreds of times we reached the goal. The item this week is super cool. Yeah. You're right, Trevor. So buy the tickets, please. We still need to raise $1,131.72 today. We need more donations. Keep donating. Okay, Anna told me she's gonna join now. Awesome. I missed her, and I would love to talk to her again because she's fucking awesome. It's always a huge pleasure talking to Anna, and she's brilliant also. That also makes the conversations with her very interesting. Okay, so after Aussie Ben Chicken, whose donation did we have? Let's see. Julia Fira, 20 Canadian dollars. 20 Canadian. Then 5 tickets for Silvers and half ticket for someone else. Okay, for tonight was. Okay. Dark Oblation for Silvers. Silver from Oblation. Sorry guys, I shortened your names just to do it quicker. Quicker fade. Tuna Otterson. Also 10, okay. Kathy S, tickets, please. 3 tickets for Kathy. And let me see. Mark Sangaman. $10. And Vision Day Corn. $12.78. Guys, you won't believe it, but I just finished working on the spreadsheet. That's it for now, at least for now. So I need more donations to have more work on the spreadsheet. When does the raffle end? Tonight, when we reach the goal. When we raise $1,131.72 more and reach the 3,000 and maybe get over it a bit, exceed the goal, because we usually do, then I will do the raffle. So stay for the next 2 hours. I think in 2 hours it is possible. Stay for 2 more hours here, or maybe leave and come back in 2 hours. And we can do this. I mean, and you will not miss it. That's what I meant. Hello and happy Saturday. Hello, Russian spy girl. I remember you. Might be able to get more tickets. I need that flag. Oh yeah. The chances are, well, a lot. Okay, guys, we have a donation just now. Another 1-ton bomb from Trevor in Fort St. T-Bone. He donated $1,000. Thank you so much, Trevor. To more work on the spreadsheet. Awesome, Trevor. So, is it going to be more work for me? Just for me. I need that flag too. Ha ha ha. Okay, so all tickets for you, right? Please confirm in the chat. This is why it is more work for me, but not for the moderators who want the what? Maybe don't want, but they work on giving the tickets to rollers. Okay, here's a donation from you. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for $1,000. And guys, that means we're only $131.72 away from the goal. Fuck yeah, we may as well. Never gonna let you down.
I have the perfect wall in my garage gym for the flag.
I have the perfect wall for the garage gym for the flag. Okay, nice, Bass. Giving you the tickets. Thank you for the donation of what? 555, if I'm not mistaken. Or 444 hryvnias. I have the perfect wall in my garage gym for the flag. Okay, you're next. Boss in Ukraine. 444, that is. Okay, so basically, the the competition for the painting on the auction is gonna go during the during the non-stream time tomorrow. It's gonna be around midnight Ukrainian time tomorrow. So in 1 day, 1 hour and 21 minutes. If you want to get this painting, don't miss that time, guys, because that's the non-live time, non-stream time when it's gonna happen, the competition. I see, Trevor, you say yes, please, for the tickets. So giving you all the tickets. Awesome, guys. Great job. Thank you for your donations, and thank you for really getting me to bed earlier tonight. Of course, it's going to be only in 2 hours because we still need to talk to Anna and Aziza. But still, it's better. What? Nah, that saying is not fitting here. Better late than never. It doesn't fit. Okay, finished working on the spreadsheet. Let's see if we had some donations on Donatello, because if we had, I also need to count that in and put it into the spreadsheet. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had a donation. Give me a second. Who was that? 15 euros from Judzilla Music. Ticket, please. Russia have already lost. They just don't know how bad yet. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. I'm gonna give you a ticket. It was 1 hour ago, so I'm gonna find a spot for you between which names you will be and put you there. Hi, Anna.
Hi, hello.
How you
Can you
doing?
hear me?
Yeah.
Based because my microphone was not working for a good 10 minutes. I don't know why. So yeah, it's good that it works now. Hello.
It's good to see you.
I am so dead. I apologize in advance, but we can be a little bit dead together, I guess. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. That's why you get call center operator look today, because I'm too lazy for for, for proper microphone. I even in my home clothing. That's how lazy I feel right
Nice.
now. Okay.
It looks
Yeah.
cool. I like the sweater.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like a sweatshirt with a bunch of holes, but the holes have different colored. How it's called? Knitting in it,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
little knitting stuff. Like, I don't know if you anyone can see that, but like, yeah, it has holes, but the holes are not just regular, but like have different colored
Mm-hmm.
bits in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Cool.
That's what we have. We are going for the comfy today.
It looks like space. The
It
final
does look a little
frontier.
bit like
Yeah.
space. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's not how I thought it would look when I ordered it, but it ended up being quite cool either way.
Yeah, that's cool.
How you've been this aside from the obvious?
Um, d- actually, good. For the last 2.5 weeks, antidepressants are working. I
Oh, that's good.
feel pleasure from life. I have
Hell yeah.
good mood almost every day. A lot of energy, and
Great.
it's not only that, it's also sleep schedule. I started going to bed around midnight and not at 2 or 3 a.m. And waking up at
Damn.
waking up at 9 every morning, and it really works. I easily wake up now,
Uh, I guess
you don't
I
know.
heard of it. I heard of it. Okay, I heard rumors that people sleep and they wake up.
Sorry.
I heard that that happens, but I don't know. I feel like I should at this point be like studied, because I might be like some sort of, how it's called. Do you remember how it's called? There was this book when people get like do some silly ass shit and they get like in that book. How it's called?
Oh shit.
Гіннеса чи щось таке, книга рекордів.
Yeah,
Guinness.
the book, Guinness's record book, right?
Yeah, I need to get there because like I could, I think, at this
Yeah, I
point.
think you could. For how many nights did you not sleep?
Now
lately,
I
you
would
know.
say 3 now
Uh-huh.
by today, as of today, but that's not my record. So
Yeah, I
that's
remember the record was over 2 weeks, right?
that was like when I was absolutely fucking borderline dead. So that's like not great. But like 5-6 days is normal pretty much. Oh hey, Aziza.
Hi,
Hello.
Aziza. Good to see you.
Ай, ой, чому я
Hi.
вас не чую?
I don't know.
I don't know, we hear
Зараз,
you.
Yeah,
зараз,
Aziza says,
секундочку. Не
why
знаю, що трапилось.
can't I hear
А ну,
you?
ну, скажіть щось.
Check,
Hello,
check.
hello.
Check.
Ні.
Mhm.
Sad
Well.
faced.
Все я чую.
Oh,
Awesome.
hey, hi.
Ай.
Привет, Aziza. Good to see
And
you.
we were talking about me getting into the Guinness Book record as because I'm not sleeping so long that I might as well be added there, because so there was some loser, okay, in that book, I think, who was like, I haven't slept for a week, and like, great, like fabulous, like record
Oh my
breaking,
God.
okay. I'm not sure, I'm joking, like I don't know if there's a person there, that might be a person. I remember reading about some guy who was like record setting in terms of like not sleeping, and I think it was a week.
Yeah?
And I'm like, week,
Shit, I'm gonna go Google
That's
it
weak.
now.
you know.
Week, that's weak. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, like that, but like 3 days now, mostly. I actually was very annoyed today because I think I was about to actually fall asleep around 6 in the morning, and I was like hoping that it might just happen, and then I had the Shahid basically flying very low, so quite loud because of the low aptitude, whatever the fuck it's called, right? And it was like above the roof, and then it flew across us and exploded very close to a friend of mine, and I was like, after that I couldn't really sleep much, and I was also it just actually is funny in a way because you're not as annoyed about the shahid as you are annoyed about the rare possibility of sleep being interrupted.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's like I was so down. I was like in the corridor sitting there like so sad, and mom also busted out of her door out of her room, and she also got scared because of the sound, but she was sleeping. I heard the snoring. Okay, so she like ran out of the room in the corridor, and she was also like back the fucking Rusnya, you know. Basically like screaming about Russians because she needs to get up very early to her work as a volunteer in a hospital, basically. And she gets there like like I at 7 typically, so she like gets up at like 6 and goes to the work. And yeah, she was also like very mad because multiple days in a row, like 5 in the morning, we're like sitting there and she needs to get to work, and you know that's all of the like sort of like mundane shit, but you know it just sometimes it just piles up and like gets a bit much, I guess. Yeah, but we didn't get as blasted as Kiev did this time, which is rare.
Mhm.
Definitely Kiev got hit with the hardest, I would say,
Yeah.
this time around. And weirdly Western Ukraine as well, like I even got like a
Mhm.
friend in Uzhhorod who literally never saw like a bomb or shahed or a missile or anything like that, and he was like absolutely shook at that they had like shahed bomb in Uzhhorod, which I mean understandable if you never actually saw it, you know, you'll be quite shocked, I imagine.
Impressive.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so that was not fun. But on the Kiev, when everyone, the whole country was like bombed for 24 hours, basically, I was just also couldn't sleep because I was basically waiting for us to get in turn, which is also a very weird thing to live through when you're like, when it's our turn, you know, just
Yeah,
checking
yeah,
the app. Yeah, when it's our turn, and it's like Western, then it was like central parts, then it was like Kyiv mostly, and then the was the message was like Sumy, I believe, was the next one, like the Sumy region got bombed, and I'm like, you know, checking
we
when yeah, it's just so weird.
we always
Uh,
had this, you know, this like shaheds will be in your place like in 2 a.m. So you have
yeah,
to
from that yeah
think,
time to that time.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, usually, like people, I know a lot of people in Kyiv actually go somewhere. Like they go to like the metro station in advance, or they like sometimes go like below the, well, the parking area below the building or something like that. In Kharkiv, like nobody gives a crap. Like nobody goes anywhere. Like at this point, like it's not a thing that someone goes there. Like if someone goes somewhere, it's maybe corridor, maybe if you like actually hear them like you with your own ears basically, right, without the messages. That's like the best, really. Unfortunately, some people are too lax in my opinion, which ended up being quite damaging. For example, we at the day we had or the morning after that big bombing in Kiev, we had a bunch of shaheeds, and one of them exploded in Sumska street, basically like the city center near the metro station we call Stiklashka. It's like university metro station, and it was all like blooded. Nobody died, but a lot of people were injured, and that was like the entire fucking place was like in just in blood. And it could have been avoided because people could have easily just go back to the metro station for 5 minutes because it quite literally is there, you know, and they didn't. So, you
Oh my
know,
god.
yeah, you know, so it's just kind of like I'm not blaming them obviously for their injuries, but I'm just saying that sometimes people are so unwilling, I guess, to react, that sometimes it's not a great idea because in sometimes you just get caught. Like we were messaging with Rick, and he showed me the picture that he made for the thumbnail, I think, from the YouTube stuff, right? And I'm like, I'm going to Nova Poshta, and I'm running like from the Shahed on my way back, and like silly shit like that. You can't really, for example, I when Nova Poshta is right, it's quite close to the metro station, so sometimes I just get caught in between metro station and my home.
Mhm.
And I'm like, which way is faster? Like, which way should I go? Go back there or like go back to my home? Sometimes you get caught like that in the middle, basically, right? But if you're like literally walking out of the metro station, just go back for like 5 minutes and just wait it out. And if you're there already, you know, and yeah, people got pretty badly injured. It was avoidable in my opinion, could have been prevented if they just got back to the station.
This time it was again that missile X-101 that Russians
Mhm.
used against this building in Kyiv.
The one that got ruined fully, yeah, that collapsed.
That whole entrance was collapsed, and it was the same missile in 2024 when they hit Ohmadid.
Yeah.
And it is like that time I was in Donbass traveling there, and I could not hear that missile flying by. This night I could hear it, and the last time I heard it was like, I don't know, in 2022. So it's very rare that cruise missiles are flying into Kyiv. Like, they're usually being intercepted outside of the city.
Or just hit the west or the east primarily, yeah.
But this time Russians used 1,500 drones before sending those missiles. They were striking us for 36 or 48 hours straight.
About,
yeah.
yeah.
So they overwhelmed our air defense for the missiles being able to get through the air defense. This is why I guess they hit us. They managed to hit us with those. Because I think they sent much more than just 2 or 3 of them. That's what I heard flying.
Oh, yeah, way
by.
more. There was like something like 1,500 something drones, from which we intercepted 1,040 something. So like most of them, 90% basically of them, and there were like, I think something like a 50 or like even close to 100 missiles all over the country, basically, of which also a lot have been intercepted. So the overall amount of munitions, drone plus missiles plus like bombs and shit like that, was like 1,600 something overall. So that was absolutely like crazy attack, actually, like, but even by our standards. I mean, we're quite used to big attacks, if anything. But like anything that goes like above 700 munitions thrown our way is quite high, I would say, by our standards as well. So, I mean, we can theorize, but like in my opinion, that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. But I think like if we analyze it like politically, that it's pretty clear why that was done, because of the parade. Yeah, it's just quite obvious why it happened. And I even made a very angry post about it on my Twitter when it was happening and I couldn't sleep. I was like basically saying that how humiliated it is really for today's America, right? That Putin wanted his shitty ass like fascist победобесие fucking victory fancy parade, and he asked his buddy Donald Trump, right, to basically ask us to not attack them during this time. We agreed graciously give them the allowance to do it, which probably has been humiliating as fuck for them. But I enjoyed that one. Good job there, our administration. But our administration said that we only do it if they give us exchange of our prisoners of war, 1,000 by 1,000. So 1,000 of our people, 1,000 of their people. And that was what Trump then went to his media and bragged about his fabulous negotiation skills, that he is a master negotiator that negotiated all of that. And as to nobody's surprise, Russia didn't commit to their to the agreement. They didn't exchange 1,000 people, and they then ended up in a few days doing the biggest attack basically they ever did on Ukraine, primarily just hitting residential buildings, city centers, and all sorts of shit all over the country.
They also hit our infrastructure.
Not a peep. Yeah, infrastructure, critical infrastructure. Yeah, not a peep from White House about it. So they congratulated themselves on amazing negotiation skills, and then when Russia shot all over them, like just I wrote I'm sorry, Aziza, I'm ashamed to say, but I wrote that they used America like a condom. I feel bad when I see you saying such things, but it's just true. It's just true. I don't know what to tell you all. So I was bad. Okay, I was very mad. I haven't slept in the multiple days, but that's how it feels. How it feels. They basically use them when they need them to get what they want. Okay. and then they throw them away like a used, condom. So I don't know what to tell you.
And
And
they will keep using them as that condom again and
yes,
again.
exactly. They will just. It's a bit horrible to say, but that's true, and it's also quite pathetic. Which I wrote that you are the big dog, right? You're the biggest, most baddest, most military great country on earth, and you are being used like a condom by a country who has a GDP. GPD, blah,
GDP, yeah.
that is the size of one of your states. So one state in the United States, right, has bigger GDP than Russia has, and like, it's embarrassing. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. Hmm. Oh well, you know.
I just it's so surrealistic reality that I like. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't know.
madness, so I don't care. It's great madness. I'm living this madness, and I'm driving. I'm diving.
Okay.
Like,
Thank you. I appreciate that you gave me your permission and your blessing to do this. Yes,
yes, like,
yeah. It's just sometimes I get a little spicy on Twitter, but also, to be honest, Twitter is kind of the platform that encourages being sort of like very rowdy, spicy, and being quite bombastic and rude. So yeah, I feel like it's appropriate for Twitter, that sort of speech, because it's kind
yeah.
of the platform that you got to be like a little bit abrasive and like aggressive there to fit in, quote unquote.
Especially since if it is true, it's real, it's real like this. It's not lie.
Yeah, it was very raw, that usage. Maybe they didn't even use a condom. Okay, now that I think about it, yeah, it was just, yeah, I just don't know. It just annoys to me to no end, especially when I see so many. This was actually provoked, I think, by the attack, obviously itself, but also by, I saw, that the people buried in the that they got the 20-year-old girl out of this building in Kiev, and the corpse of her, right? And it all like, made me mad, obviously. But I then saw fucking people like Benny Johnson, who's like, quote unquote, journalist, who is like on Russian payroll. Quite literally, it was actually proved. So it's not like even a conspiracy theory. He was actually taking Russian money, and he was making comments about Trump like that when he was, basically, he was like met in China, with a lot of like, hey, all of that, and he was like, oh, finally we are respected on the world stage. Basically saying that nobody respected Biden, like, Democrats or anything, but now they're respected because, dictators love them. I don't know. That's I guess what was, and that annoyed me. So I dragged his ass as well in that tweet. So I was like, I don't know what respect means to you, but to me it looks like a used condom, and maybe we have a different definitions of respect, which is quite likely. Yeah, because nobody respects that who is worth. Okay, people like even Russians don't respect them. They just use them.
Yeah.
Nobody respects them. They just use them because they're foolish and they're easy to use. That's it.
And they even want to be used. They
Mhm.
give every fucking opportunity to Russia and China and North Korea to use them.
Yeah, they could like run laps around those guys, unironically, because pains me to say, but I do genuinely think that Putin and Xi even definitely are way smarter people than Trump. So because of that, it's just absolutely no difficulty for them to use him and his administration to serve their interest. And other people as well, for example, like this whole Iran thing, right, that was clearly instigated by, for example, Netanyahu, and who is way smarter than than Trump by miles, to get what he wants. And yeah, it's just pathetic to be used that way by other people. And yeah, and the only enemies they make are other democratic countries, primarily in Europe, right? And also pissing off Canada, their closest neighbor and ally, and yeah, and making friends with, now I guess, with remember, guys, have you seen that, like when they had this like how was it called? There was like some weird ass cringe name. summit of the peace or something,
Yeah,
and there was
yeah.
like a bunch of Lukashenkas and like other
No, they
some
called it.
random ass
Yeah.
dictators that he pulled out of countries I can't even pronounce because it's the first time I hear of them. And he like brought up like the people from like nobody fucking knows these people, and he had them all like lined up and being so happy that the president of the United States actually, acknowledged their existence.
Uh,
And
I
yeah,
wanted to add to this that after he started that peace summit, like almost immediately in a few weeks or 1 month or I don't know, 2 maximum, he started a war, and he is not mentioned in that peace council at all since then. Like,
probably that's awkward. Yeah, and I think there was like half of those people were engaged also in some sort of like civil war or like wars or
yeah.
like against their own population. There was like a bunch of the worst people ever, and they all have been there. And you get that from being allies with like countries like France, Germany, and other countries like that. They went to be allies with these fuckers. And this like we have this phrase like tell me who your friend is and I will tell you who you are, so that's kind of
Mhm.
like where we're at. I feel like, oh well.
It's yeah, it's a total shit show, and it's cool to be Ukraine in this case because we're right now one of the most adequate and experienced and down to earth nations on this planet. And I'm not talking like about the people who are interested in Ukraine happen and in war here and helping us. I'm talking about the like average people who are not really reading the news, who are mostly
Mhm.
interested in their own lives. So their politicians can feed them any bullshit that they think will win them an election. And yeah, unfortunately, the price that we are getting this knowledge and this experience with is too horrible, too painful, and
Yeah,
yeah.
this
If
is like something we're actually like working right now on, kinda like thematically to what you said. I'm like finished translating right now. Just recently I have been like in translation mines for 4 days, just working. So I was translating for the next documentary that we're gonna produce with East West, and
Mhm.
Devin is now in editing mines. And he is basically his footage that he did with most of like different PPO air
Air defense.
defense, basically. Yeah, basic air defense groups of like very different parts of the country, some from Kharkiv region, some from Donbass, some like from Zaporizhia, whatever, right? In all sorts of like all over basically the place. And there are different crews that work with different type of drones. And we basically just recorded their work, and also all the absolutely amazing like innovation that they do, Ukrainian production of drones, like piloting, how all of it works. And one of the main things that like when I was translating all of that,
Mhm.
that actually was always coming into mind is just how incredibly weird and sort of dystopian it is that we live in this like drone kind of like nightmare, right? Like
Yeah,
we constantly attacked by drones, like buzzing. The warfare is like unironically 80% drones right now.
yeah,
We now have moved from such a short time. This is like, guys, this is like the most, if you think about it, this is the most fast-paced war in history in terms of technology.
yeah,
So the way how technology like develops during this time, just remember when we were like in 22 and 23, it was an artillery war, right? Then
yeah.
it was moved towards the drone warfare. Like I remember when I was getting like Mavics for people and they only use them for scouting. Now it's like crazy to think about, but that was actually the time when I was getting like Mavic drones for people, and the only purpose for that was like scouting. And now we have fucking Star Wars robots fighting each other in the air, like interceptors fighting drones thing going on. And this has been, it for us, it kind of seems like it progresses just sort of naturally. But if you look at it from the outside perspective, it's a huge shift in technology that
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah.
And the main point of this was, which boys at the front also tell you, that they are so sort of, they don't understand why nobody pays attention, like what nobody wants their expertise, that why people are not like in the west falling all over themselves to learn this technology, to actually understand how modern warfare works. Because, and they will all tell you, like, you're not putting this cat like back in the bag, so it's not going to be any different. Another war will start, and it will be this, it will be drone versus drones.
Hmm.
If you hate us, like you don't care about Ukraine, you don't give a like a shit about the fact that innocent people are dying, that we were invaded illegally, that, you know, occupation, all of that. If you don't care about a single thing, you should be self-interested enough to want to learn from us how drone warfare works. And we all see that when our boys go to like NATO training stuff. Like, for example, recently in Sweden, they
Yeah.
went to train and they wrecked them.
Yeah,
Like
they fucked
our
them up.
guys just absolutely deleted those guys. They couldn't even operate them, the drones, because they don't know the conditions, they don't know the weather, they don't know how like aptitudes, the weather, wind, how all of that affects things. They don't know which drone does what, how it's best to pursue a drone, how it's best to do maneuvers that drones do, because each in single drone does completely different things. It needs a completely different approach to it. And
Mhm.
for us, for Ukrainians, it sometimes seems absolutely insane that we are living through this, and it seems like we are like isolated in this like zone, right? And outside world just sleeps, like
Yeah.
sleepwalks, and doesn't care about the actual like absolutely definitive future of wars
Well,
that is
Anna,
happening here.
why do they need to wake up if they have a great shield
That's
that
what I
is
say, yeah.
that is
Because
holding
they
the Europe?
yeah, I mean, I understand that, even like, even though it sounds awful to call yourself a meat shield, but I mean, we all know that that's what we are. You know, we can sugarcoat it as much as we want, but that's what we are to people. But like, my only gripe is like, invest in your mid shield, right? Like, give us
Mhm.
money, and give us technology, and give us assistant, so we can be that meat shield for longer, right? And it seems like it's just people just use this as a sort of a shield, yes, but as a shield to sort of like just move the threat further, not to stop it, right?
Yeah.
But to just move it like further away from themselves. And
Mhm.
it's, yeah, it's just
You
no
know,
comments on that one.
I think
Yeah.
the problem is deeper because if you are looking for like from the culture side, for example, if you are looking for this Berlinale or like Eurovision, uh, all this platform, they always want to make this peace deal with different
Hmm.
aggressors, with different. They want to make this peace deal between victim and aggressor. They want to say that maybe you saw in the news when the one our athlete said that she doesn't want to shake the hand
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Russian athlete, the man that rules everything in this era. He said that it's against the law, it's against our um mm,
Rules of conduct, yeah.
the
Hmm.
idea that we sport is out of war, out of everything. So I think it's like Walt is still in this illusion that you can make peace with such awful monsters, that you can make this peace deal. And I think it's also about the values that you want to have partnership between a big player, and don't pay attention on small players. And for
Hmm.
example, state that is not so big in your world, and not so powerful in your world, and such state like China and Russia, it's more in your, I don't know, imperialistic mind. It's
Hmm.
more,
100%, yeah.
yeah, it's suit for your life, and it's like, and it's madness because we had this in the past. We had
Hmm.
same problems, same mistakes that that brought a big war. So, and this illusion really had this transformation in millions of deaths of people, and it's really it's our history. But people like they are like people with gray hairs, very very adult, but they don't understand this. And for me it's like shock, why you had this life, big life, and you don't care, and or you want to live in this illusion. And this is why they try to make this peace deal and say that Crimea, okay, it's Russian part, and or
Mhm.
we don't care. Or Crimean Tatars are like half Turkish, half Tatar. Don't care. Like
Mhm.
they are not exist. Russia in Crimea. It's because it's why it's touch my heart, because it's on Monday it will be like this tragedy day of deportation of Crimean Tatars.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
You can imagine uh, a lot of years, no, Germany, France, Italy didn't recognize it like genocide. Didn't recognize it, especially Germany, because Germany had this common history with Crimea. Because in the World War I, in the World War II, they had this idea that Crimea is a part of Germany, it's like motherland of this, and we were deported because of Germany, and we had this common history also with this. So, and they are like a blind. Like till the last time they could not understand like difference between Russian and Ukrainian, and Crimean Tatars are in the, I don't know, is in the ass, in this.
Yeah, this is something I bring up like quite a bit about like Crimean Tatar deportation, like genocide, and how the essentially ethnic cleansing, right, and depopulation of Crimea was
Yeah,
done, and something I bring about to Westerners quite a bit when I speak with them. But one of the like unfortunate things about this is that basically like most people I talk to, even the pro-Ukraine people, so like people who aren't like some
mhm,
Vatniks or something like that,
yeah.
they don't even recognize that Holodomor was a genocide. So if that's the where we're at, right? So bringing up like Crimea, not to like say that Crimean Tatars don't matter. Obviously they do. That's why I bring them up, right? But just the grandiose of like 4 million people being starved, deported, shot in the head for trying to leave the area, starved, and the food being taken away. And the only parts when it happened was Ukrainian speaking, and they even bring like Russian propaganda talking points. They'd be like, oh, Russians also suffered. How do you explain that? And I'm like, in Kuban, where most people were Ukrainian?
In
Yeah, sure.
Kazakhstan,
yeah, yeah,
Kazakhstan, when Ukrainian live in special area in
yeah,
Kazakhstan also had this.
yeah, 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 yeah. So it's just so. It's just I think like unironically like Snyder, like Timothy Snyder explained this pretty well when he spoke about
Yeah,
a genocide in Ukraine. He said that if you have to recognize that as a genocide, then you have to do something. So it's much easier to not recognize it, and then you can do nothing, essentially. You can treat it as, for example, Vance recently, the vice president in the United States, right? He said, it's just a territorial dispute,
yeah.
this
It
war, right?
just
And if you
will.
paint it that way, then it's much easier to say, who cares? At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's just territory.
of
Yeah.
course. It just help us to translate for the people from different states. That, for example, Crimea is not a part of Russia. It's begin to be like this through the genocide, through the killing a lot of people, through the like colonization. And this is why Crimea now also under Russian occupation, and it's also helped the occupied Crimea in mentally, like and still they didn't do it. Of course, it's exactly because of this, because they don't
Hmm.
want to change nothing. And of course, we will see such madness from different states when they try make this peace between Russian and Ukrainian in any case. And for
What?
them, Russian with a gymnasterka, with Koloradský
Yeah.
shuk, it's like okay, great, peace. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
what you brought up is like all true, but it's essentially appeasement policy, right? It's a de-escalation and appeasement policy. This is something that has been done to, well, Hitler. No other example like is better than that. But that's quite literally what they did with Hitler, right? When, for example, with Czechoslovakia, right at the time, that's exactly what they did. France and UK at the time, right? They were like, well, if he takes this part of Czechoslovakia that has ethnic Germans in it, then it will be fine. And that's what they did. And then they took entire of Czechoslovakia, and Czechs were like, hey, you know. We told you that will happen, and everyone was like, damn dog, but at the end of the day, like, as long as they just can throw Eastern Europe primarily and other people in under the bus, they really don't care, to be honest. Like, they kind of did the exact same thing after World War II. So for example, when they were all celebrating the Western world, right? It was like, hey, we defeated
Yeah.
fascism, Nazism, no authoritarian regimes, democracy, hell yeah. And like all of us were occupied by Soviet Union, you know? And they like to talk, by the way, about it so much. They're like, oh man, only Russians participated, but Russians did so much to defeat Nazism.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, yeah, but they also kind of took the half the fucking continent in the process
Happy
and
History
occupied
Day.
it instead of Nazis. Have you thought about that? Yeah, and you like bring this up, and people look at you like with big eyes, and they're like, "What do you mean they occupied? They're liberated." And you're like,
And
"Yeah,
this is
uh-huh."
hypocrisy, this with this sentence, never again,
Oh yeah, that one.
never
Yeah.
again wasn't never like it
And yeah, and
was
also let's not be
It
like
never
silly
happened.
or naive about it. They exactly knew what they did. They just didn't care. They just didn't want to take on Soviet Union because they were like, oh damn, we nearly fucking lost to Nazis here. We barely managed to, deoccupy and destroy this like monstrous thing. And the last thing we want is now to have to deal with the
Yeah.
Red Army and all of that, right? So they just played appeasement again. And they were like, at the end of the day, who cares? Like, they only occupied like basically Baltic states, Poland, they didn't occupy Western Europe, right? The only part that was occupied was half Germany, but at the time, neither France or UK cared that much about it. The fact that, no offense again to anybody, both of from my mother's line, two of my grandfathers served in the Red Army, so it's not like I'm, undermining what they did, but they quite literally raped Berlin.
Yeah.
The absolute brutality of what happened there, nobody cared
yeah.
because it was Germany and everyone wanted to punish Germany, obviously, for obvious reasons. I mean, sort of somewhat even understandable considering what was done right in World War II, right? And everyone just moved on about their day and started rebuilding, primarily thanks to United States money that they earned on all the weaponry they were selling, right? And they ended up uplifting themselves economically, militarily wise, where we were like literally rotting in the communist regime. And then they have the audacity, Western people, be like, why are you so poor? Why are you so underdeveloped? Why are you so shit and corrupt? And you're like, you know,
Fuck off.
you know
Yeah.
why? You
Yeah.
know why? You know why? You know exactly why. Because while you were on, hey, democracy, liberalism going on down there, we were like a sexual revolution, all of that shit. We were here fucking rotting, okay? Rotting. So it's just quite difficult. I'm only this way with you guys because you're you're my pals, you're my friendos. But like when I speak to Westerners, I'm much less aggressive about this, obviously, because I want to appeal to them. But it does get some quite annoying to speak
Yeah.
about all of that, because like you, Aziza, said, like the history just has not been learned. This like phrase, like what was it called? It's like a Russian phrase, I think, наступать на те же грабли, something like that, like basically stepping on the same wreck multiple times and get hit in the face repeatedly. Like that's what appeasement is, right? You step on the same exact mine and you explode multiple times and you don't learn your lesson. And the most annoying thing for me though is that the West like doesn't pay the price for that right now. And it's other people who pay the price for that. So
Yeah.
it's people like
Wait,
Ukrainians, it's
wait.
people like Crimean Tatars in Crimea, right, who are under occupation and even have like quite literally zero idea what is even happening to them
Also,
there.
many
Yeah.
times, because after the Crimean War, we also were betrayed by British people and French people, and they left us in Russian Empire, and the Russian Empire began the terror, and that is why a lot of Crimean Tatars had to run from Crimea, and from the 19% of Crimean Tatars, it began 45%. So it's
Mhm.
like the same story, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Even like we have take the whole of Ukraine, right? When we had like four, no, shit, five, yeah, 5 year war for independence, right? When Russian Empire collapsed, and we didn't want to be part of the Russia, and we tried to establish our own independence, right? And we had war against the at the time Red regime, Lenin, who was led by Lenin, right? During after the communist revolution in Russia succeeded, and we also had support, quote unquote, from Western countries like Germany, for example, was quite supportive of the efforts at the time, of the anti-communist efforts as well in Ukraine, and also worked with our like how it's called. Centralna Rada at the time, and we have their own problems, obviously, within the country as well. But yeah, they double, triple backstabbed us at the end of the day. Same with Polish people, right? We made an agreement with them that we will be fighting against the Soviet Union, the Reds. And what did they do? Stabbed us in the back and then partitioned Ukraine between Soviet Union and themselves, right? And also
Mhm.
other countries participated in that partition as well, which is how we got in the Romania, all sorts of countries. Our country was just simply ripped apart and separated, which is, in my opinion, quite ironic because that's quite literally what German and Soviet Union did to Poland years after, attacking it from both ends and just destroying the country. But whatever. they made a deal with Soviet Union
With
instead
the
of like helping us.
devil. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's awful, obviously, that happened to Poland. They were destroyed as a country, and all of the army was like quite literally shot in the fucking head, and all the camps that were then created there, right, to basically do the Holocaust, essentially, right, and it was like obviously horrible. But yeah, it just goes to show that if you appease, that's what they did as well. They would decided, well, I'm not going to put my money on Ukraine and make an agreement with the big guy and fuck Ukraine, essentially, right? And then hilariously, Soviet Union thought the same. They were like, I'm gonna make the big agreement with Germany and fuck Poland. So yeah, it's the history. I don't know why we ignore it. It happened like million times in many million examples, but yeah, we just always for some reason choose this route, and not us. We are not choosing that route. The Western Europe chooses this route for some reason, and yeah, I think they go of the so to speak, they go with the path of the least resistance, basically, as how they see it, right? That it's most convenient at the time to do that, but it ends up biting literally everyone in the ass, and it will again. And we just saw this, by the way, because Iran, when they attacked Middle Eastern allies of United States, like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, all sorts of countries, right? And Americans didn't even do much to defend them, And what they do, they were like, "Hey, we should probably call Ukraine and ask them
And
how do
then
you even like." Yeah, yeah.
and
It's
then
just
say we actually do not need any help from
yeah,
Ukraine.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and this is like also the most annoying part because let's all say this like with full chest, okay? It's so annoying how they still treat us as nobodies.
Yeah.
It like annoys me to no end. Like they treat us like this funny, Ukrainians. Like what can they give us? Those like inferior Ukrainians. What can they teach the glorious US of A or like Western Europe? And we're like, dudes, we can teach you quite a bit because we're like literally the only country that is now doing full scale drone warfare. There's nobody else, only us and Russia, who is now engaging in this warfare, right? And who can teach you? Like, if not us, like we give it. for free. Like, take it.
Yeah.
We're like sharing this knowledge with no. We even agreed to help United States, even though Trump's administration cut off the aid to us entirely, and we still are like, hey, you cut off the aid. Sure, not great, not glorious, but we will still willing to share you to help you defend your allies, to show that we are allies, that we are partners. And what did they do? They're like, yeah, no, we don't need it. And you're like,
Like your reaction in the end. You're like,
yeah, like what do you want? Like, what do you want? We're like literally doing everything they want except capitulating. And that's
That's
apparently
what
what
they
they
want.
actually want. Yeah, that's
what
apparently what they actually want.
want.
Yeah, so they're like mad at us. Like, no matter how we like, we follow through on all the ceasefire agreements, despite how stupid they are. And we all know, every single Ukrainian, from politicians to a regular person to a
Yeah.
soldier in this country, know that those ceasefire talks mean nothing. Like, they will shoot at us again, like, no matter what the ceasefire agreement says. Like, and we still agree to that shit, to show diplomatically that we are willing to partake, right, in diplomacy. And what do we get for it?
Well, Anna, actually, I see the change this time because you see, Russians would not agree for this exchange. Yes, it did not happen in time, but 205 people were exchanged yesterday. Actually, 209. 4 civilians came back from captivity too. And Zelensky said that this is the first stage of 1,000. Yes, Russians are dragging it. They are stretching it in time. It is happening much later than it was supposed to, but it still should happen. I think in this case, Americans would look not just stupid; they would look not guarantee capable. So they will not be
Yeah.
capable to guarantee anything. So it is in their interest right now. So I think
Actually, seriously think that Russia takes us more like it's. I don't want to praise Russia in any sort of way, obviously, but I think they take us actually more seriously than the
Yeah.
Westerners take us, especially in recent days. And you can see it by this shady parade. Like, can you imagine Putin? Like, someone did, like, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I saw it on Telegram, I think somewhere. There was like this guy who made a video comparing how Putin spoke about Zelensky back, back in the day, and how he spoke about like Mr. President Zelensky now, like, begging essentially, right? So not to humiliate him during the parade, because like Russians, you guys, like watchers, listeners, we know, obviously, we grew up here, but watchers don't know. Russians are obsessed with this shit. Like, it's like their Christmas essentially. It's like the biggest day in their life, May 9, right?
miserable
Yeah,
life.
yeah, they're like obsessed
Main
with the shit.
reason of the life.
Yeah, that's like the highlight of their life. And ironically, is this one day when they feel glorious about themselves, how amazingly they were and how victorious and all that shit. So yeah, so you can see that how I guess that goes to show, like, to explain to people why it matters so much for them to have this parade, because it's not just like some random historical memory day there. No, it's actually like their day. It's when they're like, we are the glorious Ruski. We have won.
They take the bottle of vodka.
Yeah. So it's just деды воевали, grandparents were fighting and all that. So it's incredibly important. I actually was present as a kid in Russia at some of the. I went to my family's like vacations there as a kid, and I saw like some of that May parade bullshit that they have. It's like they're actually like full on. So for Putin, it was like actually politically incredibly catastrophic to even think about that sort of parade being attacked by drones or something like that. So yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is,
100%.
it is actually us this time making them do the exchange. So
Yep.
it is always very, very hard to instigate the exchange. This is why really putting their parade at risk so much, and not agreeing to ceasefire that easily, and also setting our terms. We do this, okay, but the exchange. So next year, I really hope we're gonna make them do the exchange everyone for everyone, and
Mhm.
and of course with Russians it's tricky because they will just take some civilians and exchange them as they were soldiers or something like that.
Mhm.
They may take even their own citizens who they don't need and just exchange them for their
Yeah,
own
it happened
citizens.
actually. Yeah.
So
Yeah, so yeah, it's
w-
just yeah,
w-
I agree with you. Yeah, it's definitely like a power move on our end, and it's very good that they're sort of like I even like enjoy that shit when they're like write messages and they're like clearly afraid, like,
yeah,
and I'm like yes. Be scared. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, as Russians, it's culturally for them, like in Russian culture, right? You only respect sort of people you are afraid of,
yeah, yeah.
kind of.
So
So yeah, so
power.
they don't really, yeah, you don't really respect people like cordial people, people who do appeasement. By the way, Europe, they don't respect that. They don't respect people who are trying to play nice or like playing according to the rules. It's sort of like a mob mentality, basically. Think about it that way, right? And if you can do this like power moves, basically, then you are the person that they actually consider seriously, and yeah, it's very good. And I am worried a little bit though because of that whole Pridnestrovia shit, which is Transnistria. It's basically like part of Moldova. For those who don't know, that Russia occupied, way back before they did Georgia stuff,
In
and then Ukraine.
1991, they occupied
Mhm.
part of Moldova.
And the problem is that that was like unrecognized territory that like was just rotten for all this time, basically, right? And they didn't have any like official recognition by the World Organization and even like by Russia itself. And now Russia officially made Putin made a decree, I think a couple of days ago, that they will be given off citizenship, Russian citizenship, to Transnistrians. And what's most important about that is that it quite literally is only to use them as cannon fodder. Like there's no, I'm sorry to say this, like I'm not like willing those people anything bad, but like it's just that they're gonna be used for mobilization purposes.
Yeah.
100,000,000,000% I can like guarantee that that's gonna happen. And that's why, because if they are your citizens, then you have the right to conscript,
The
essentially.
only problem
um,
here might be transporting them
yeah, I
to the
also thought
front
about it,
line.
how the fuck they plan to do that. Probably they plan to maybe scare Moldova into agreeing, because Moldova, despite hating them, they are super duper afraid of Russia attacking them. Hilariously, I don't know why. I spoke to a lot of Moldovans and they're seriously like, yeah, we're rooting for Ukraine, but like we also don't want to like participate or like help you in any way because we are afraid that Russia will attack us. And I'm like, through what? Like
Yeah, they
Odessa? Like, what do you mean? Like, you really don't. We are quite literally what's standing between you and that happening. So, if anything, you should be extra interested in helping us. But yeah, I'm not sure how they plan to do it exactly. But I do think that that's just probably the only reason for them to actually do it, and to also to flex basically that they are controlling, the places they occupy, and actually like basically assimilating those people in Russian Empire, quote unquote, right? And yeah, who knows?
let me quickly make a pause here and talk about donations a bit because we got some while we
Mm-hmm.
were talking. And Anna, thank you so much for the passion, your your typical passion and awesome, yeah, awesome
It's
monologues together with dialogues. But damn,
I do say a lot of things, but also like I like how I start with like I'm so tired, and then I'm like blah, blah, blah.
like blah 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 blah. blah.
Like tired or not, I still have a lot to say. Okay.
Yeah, I fucking envy this so much. You know, I would
Yeah.
love to have the same ability. Right now, it's
I'm gonna go
almost.
get some wine, and you read your thingies, and I'm back here.
Shit. So, Aziza, by the way, awesome news. You know, we already reached the goal and we went over it. So it's super early tonight, and we can go to sleep. Let's say in an hour. So like at 12:30. This would be awesome. So what do we have here? We had, after Trevor donated $1,000. In 5 minutes after that, he donated $500 So that's $1,500 from him. Then Levy donated $20 and said tickets to Rollers. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Thank you, Levy. Kathy S donated $20 and said ticket for Anna and Aziza. Awesome, tickets for you. For the flag, I'm going to show the flag. By the way, when Anna returns, I'm going to show it so she could see that too. And £10 donation from Namti Bomti without a comment. I'm giving you a ticket, Namti. I already gave it to you, by the way. And Trevor T-Bone, like 21 minutes ago, donated $200 more. So that is 1,700 just from him today already. That's wow. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you very much. So Anna, I was actually sharing good news that we already reached the goal of 3,000 and went over it. Actually,
Yes.
let me tell you
See,
by how much.
monologuing works.
Yeah, it indeed works. So we already raised today $3,621.61. This is awesome, guys. We're gonna do the raffle. Let's do it on midnight in 25 minutes. So you have the last 25 minutes to buy the tickets today for the flag. I'm gonna show you the flag right now. This is the flag of the Alastor group from 25th Airborne Brigade. Alastor is the spirit of vengeance or revenge. It's a big flag, so I need to take my earphones off so I won't hear you.
Oh, cool. Damn, that's cool. They have like a scimitar and a snake, I think, yeah? Yeah,
They,
I'm blind.
of course, wrote all over it. And what do we have here?
I was saying that it's cool. It has a scimitar and a snake and all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, and you know,
And black and red is cool.
this is actually the demon, the Alastor.
Yeah, I know, Alistair, yeah.
Fox put 2 hearts here, one on the demon's. What is
I
it?
like my demons, okay?
Thorn?
Take it as you will.
So thank you, Rick Rollers and Rick here, and many signatures. So a very cool flag and a good quality. You know, these silk type flags that are very soft. So guys, last 24 minutes for you to buy the tickets, and then we do the raffle. And I would like to finish the stream in about 54 minutes or something. So like at 12:30 would be awesome. So we could go to bed a bit earlier today than usually, right?
Yeah, and I have to also to go to bed because I have tomorrow my concert and I have to be early morning on my sound check. And I didn't write the text for this concert because I had a lot of concerts next month, May. So I'm not in time at all.
Yeah, our plan is basically to just look through all the footage that Devin has for the next documentary, which is like, I don't know, million terabytes. So it's gonna be a while before we finish that. But basically, she just wants like to try a new thing with him, not just sending stuff to me, but me like looking through stuff and then deciding what I need, basically. So maybe it will be better because just to just joke a little bit, sometimes he sends me footage.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about tomorrow's protest, guys. For sure.
Oh yeah.
I can't go tomorrow because I will have exactly in same moment when it will be protest and pride. We have tomorrow pride walking, but in that time I will have sound check. And in the evening, Anna, I didn't tell you, I have the concert on the Pride, Odessa Pride. I will sing.
Yeah. Based.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
So the protests tomorrow at 12 in Kyiv. We're gonna be protesting against the new civil codex draft law, which was already voted in the first reading in our parliament. And the first protest happened on 5th of what was that? May, yeah, this month. Tomorrow at noon, there's gonna be a second round. And you know, guys, this new civil codex is not only discriminating the rights of women, the rights of LGBT community, it has a lot of problems with taking land by force, and just different schemes with land. There are basically such new regulations that and new terms being used that are gonna allow people just take over some land, and it is gonna be called posidania. So they would basically be posidati this land, and by law, by this new civil codex, this is going to be enough to give them the right to own that land. So this is basically the illegal takeover of the land legalization, this new civil codex is. And this is not the only thing. There's also a new scheme with the, like, there is, how do you call this? Register in English, do you know?
Sort of like registration, I guess, is probably, but it's not exactly the same.
It's like a registration list, which is a big
Yeah.
database where all the property is stored, like all the, land.
It's basically like a storage of information on every sort of like property land piece, that who it belongs to, like what is happening there, and yeah, this is what basically it is.
So basically, if person did not put the registry there first, the owner, anyone could do that, and anyone would be the owner of that. Who is gonna put the registry there first is gonna be the owner. So this is
It's also
ridiculous.
absolutely 100% done because of the whole, how many sort of like disputed pieces of like houses, buildings, and territory is now because people lost their stuff. And like I actually deal with this a little bit because of my father's house, that I cannot win from the government at all. So we have been like in courts for like a billion years now, which I'm not gonna like drag anyone into this conversation right now, but we have like really dealt with this like sort of situation, and how sort of like predatory the structures are for people's stuff that people lost. So for example, people moved from their what was like occupied, for example, right? And now they can't get their shit back at all because some fucking person now owns it, like, and it's like sold to people or some shit. Like there's so many like shitty situations like that. And yeah, we have a protest in Kharkiv too, I believe. I'm not sure if I will be able to go because of the plans to watch all the footage for the documentary, because Devin is leaving to Donbass soon, and I want to like basically, yeah, we basically need to do it before he leaves, because otherwise I will have to wait for it for weeks for him to return, and I would not be able to translate on time. And we really want to like establish a proper schedule basically. And but if I have time, I will partake in it if I manage to, because it's going to be like in the city center basically, and we are close enough to it, so
okay.
maybe we will go.
Do you know the time when it's gonna happen in Kharkiv?
I think it was something like 17 or 16 or something. I need to check.
So the evening.
I have the note, I think, somewhere, but I'm not like exactly sure, because I most likely we will not be able to go. But it's just also happened, and I saw it on 5th May and now as well and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be there for both of you. I also called my rehabilitologist and his colleagues, and they said that at least some of them will come. So more people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Big gang.
What?
Big gang.
Yeah,
Gang.
I'm sure it's going to
gathering.
be a lot of people there tomorrow. And, it's Sunday. It's not a work day. So for many people, it's much easier to come there than on 5th. It was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Then, yeah, but there was at least, I don't know, like 500 to 1,000 people, maybe
Yeah, we had a
more.
pretty proper crowd as well in the
Awesome.
center. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's just one of the things that I wanted to joke about was basically that sometimes I get footage from Devin because he doesn't, speak the language, and he will send me videos that I will spend ages to upload because my computer is a bit of a potato. So it's not very, I can't really basically watch super duper high quality footage that he does and is very proud of. Okay, so I basically compress files to make them smaller. It's a whole like process of work, right? And I like upload a video, just guys, so you understand my frustration in that sense. And it's like takes me 3 hours basically, right? To
Ooh.
upload it, to compress it, and then I open it, and it's like the people who are speaking with each other. I will only say this in our own language because it's only understandable to people who are Ukrainian. The video, на відео чуваки такі, що за, блядь, за хуйня, я не знаю, що робити, ну я, блін, не знаю, ну, блін, ну ми їдемо чи ми не їдемо. От це розумієте, я завантажила це відео, а там от такий трьоп, який просто нікому не цікавий, це неможливо перекласти на англійську мову. І я витратила там 3 години часу, щоб отримати оце, я, блядь, не знаю, ну що робити, ну блін. І там суржик якийсь бородатий, там і матюки. Коротше. In English, I will like try to explain this. Basically, I upload the video. It's just like shit talk. Basically, it's just people like swearing, making some like mumbling comments, basically, and you waste like 3 hours uploading this footage, and then you don't need to translate that because like literally nobody will understand it, and it's untranslatable in English. Like there's no way to make it make sense in English, and yeah. So this is like, and I'm like sitting like this. I have spent 4 hours uploading this. Like it wasn't needed. So to avoid this, I'm going to his place basically and to watch the footage in advance. And if it's this sort of like stupid talk, then I'm just not gonna like upload this file. And yeah, that's our new schema. That's our new like way of working that we're gonna try.
Guys, we got one more donation, $10 from Brett. Ask Aziza how I purchase her artwork. Brett, we have auctions going almost every week, and that's a great way to purchase Aziza's painting. For now, Aziza is not just selling them, she does it through these auctions. Aziza, maybe you want to start selling them? What do you think? Just no?
No, I don't want to start selling paintings in general because I want to do it for supporting Ukrainian army.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to support me, you can subscribe on my YouTube channel or Monobase. Like you can do it, but paintings I want exactly use for donating to the army. I
Mhm.
want to do it with a great scale how I can,
Thank you,
For example,
Aziza.
you can also buy paintings, in Kiev that are hanging in Angela, also to support, this. So please support auction, Rick Auction, and another platform for Ukrainian army.
By the
So
way, Aziza, sorry, I
Mhm.
interrupted
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Finish. No? Okay.
Yeah,
she was-
everything is okay.
So basically, I wanted to ask you, when does the exhibition in Angela end?
Um, Anastasia said that it will be 1 month after this opening of this exhibition.
The
So
op-
when we opened, is this
on 4th, I guess. 4th of May?
4th of May? Yeah.
Maybe
The
6th?
4th of,
Don't remember.
yeah. So it will be in the beginning of next month, and it will be end.
Okay, I need to get there before that for sure. At least once, because time flies, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like running.
We also finished, as far as like fundraisers go, I finally finished my Warm Hugs for Ukraine fundraiser, which was long and lasted for a very long time, but we ended up raising quite a bit for the soldiers and the people. And I also will do my new fundraiser probably either tomorrow or on Monday. So, if anyone wants to
Oh.
check that out, that's also happening, which
Awesome.
has been a while, couple months, probably like 3 months since I've done a
Mm.
fundraiser for 43rd Brigade. Typically a car, as per usual, like nothing new. We're getting a car, and yeah, guys, I'm gonna be returning to that sort of like proper schedule of doing fundraisers as I used to, because I'm now more free to do it, basically.
Awesome. What? Like, okay. I wanted to ask you, but it's gonna be too long. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. I wrote in Crimean Tatar language ні цьому номеру закону. In Crimean Tatar language it will be
Oh,
long, not like kanun li hasana yok, like a number. Kanun li hasana yok. Only like this. I will show it on from the stage tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
it's like me trying to fit my whole name
Yes.
in a like a sentence in documents. That's like gives that energy.
or YouTubers trying to fit your full name on the thumbnail, together
Yeah,
with
and that's without the patronym, like without the Georgievna part, which is like my father's name. If you actually write like Paraskeva Anastasia Georgievna, it's like it's like this big. Yeah, I could never fit it into anywhere. So there you go.
Guys,
Yeah.
we got one more donation, $100 from Adrian, and he said, "Glory to the heroes." Thank you very much, Adrian. I'm giving
Slava
you
Ukraini.
10 tickets. Slava Ukraini. So I wanted to say, guys, that you have basically 10 minutes to buy the tickets for the beautiful flag of Alastor Group. They received support from you. $10,000 were raised for them. They bought a lot of equipment, 3 generators, 3 EcoFlows, 3 Starlinks. Oh, like very expensive antenna. It was like €2,500 or something. Yeah, so they bought a lot of stuff. I'm gonna report on that stuff once they send me the video, but they already sent all the receipts, the photos with that equipment, so I'm just waiting for a video, and they have some complications with that right now. I won't dig into the details. Probably when I'm done, I will. Oh shit, Trevor donated $300 more.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Ooh, Trevor, that actually means that Trevor donated $2,000 in total today. Thank you, Trevor. That's insane.
Thank you, Trevor. The man.
Incredible.
Thank you very much. So that means $4,031 raised and 61 cents today. Damn it, guys. Thank you. Good job. You have the last 9 minutes to buy the tickets for the flag, because I'm gonna do the raffle at midnight. Brett, specifically for you, I sent the link to my mini auction page into the chat. I'm gonna send it right now. Please go and place a bid. Of course, if you have the spare $680, because you need to outbid Miriam, who bid $670 on this painting. These are the prices of Aziza's paintings. So we usually lately sell them for at least $600-700. So yeah, if you want to buy Aziza's painting and at the same time to support the Ukrainian armed forces, because 100% of money go to our fundraisers. Brett, tell me if you're still there in the chat and I did not do it in vain. I mean, did not just tell all of this. But I'm telling this to everyone, guys. If you want to buy beautiful art of Aziza, go there to that page, place a bid, and this auction ends tomorrow. So in, let me tell you, 1 day and how many minutes? Exactly 24 hours and 6 minutes. Wait. I made it 59. Okay. Yeah, exactly in 24 hours and 6 minutes, this auction will expire. And I am sure that the most heated part of the battle for this painting will be exactly in 24 hours. So go to that page in 24 hours and see if you've been outbid, okay? Do that. and I will be happy to receive the donation tomorrow at midnight in 24 hours. Please, if you win, send donation tomorrow so I could donate
I'm
the
gonna
money.
go for a sec, guys, because something is coming up.
Okay. Okay. Fucking Russians. Anna has to go to the corridor because something is flying towards her. And she is taking this safety measure, which is not necessarily gonna work, but it's better there than.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I look how these buildings, like 2 days ago in Kyiv, the building just collapsed, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where are you in your apartment, you're you're gonna be.
Friend of my friend died in this attack, in this awful
In
attack
Kyiv,
in Kiev.
a
Yeah,
friend
and
of
it
a
was like,
friend. Fuck.
yeah, very very close friend, a very very nice person who worked. He worked in um he learned art of ikebana, like really Japanese art of ikebana, and he was really really nice and deep person, very very good, and only 23 years old.
Oh fuck.
His brother was in the army, and incredible person.
23 years old. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and it's like when you know this person, it's like something not realistic, and it's always hard to see it. It's always hard, but it's like make you so angry because such country like Russia did it, like in another life, beautiful life doesn't exist now because of this
Yeah.
awful people, because they want to, I don't know what they want, but it's really
They want to kill Aziza. That's
yes, they want to kill.
something that they
Exactly
take
such
pleasure
people.
from. They
Yeah,
just.
they want to kill beautiful, free people with a deep mind, with deep understanding, to build this awful world with such liars like them.
It's terrible. Brad, what the fuck are you talking about? This painting is painted by Aziza, and it says that it is painted by Aziza. Just look at the name. Devlet I Gerey, Burn Muscovy, Alim Aidamak, Restore Justice, end of the name, so quotations close, and it says by Aziza Eskender. Aziza painted this. Come on. Go and place a bid. It's Aziza's painting. um, Anna, how is it?
Mm.
Did
It
you
fucked off, I think.
did you hear the explosion?
Somewhere.
No.
No, I heard the flying, not the explosion, but the
Mhm.
sound, and I was like, "Am I hearing things? I'm not hearing things." And then I like checked it without headphones, and yeah, it flew by, but went to other part of the city, basically.
It's very good that you did not hear the explosion because that means there is a chance that they will shoot it down without it hitting the
Interest-
target.
Honestly, though, in Kharkiv, we have recently have this like new technology
Mhm.
that is when they take them down, they explode so loud, like that you might actually think that they hit the target, shaheds, but actually they have been intercepted. But it sounds like like a shahed hitting a building. So we have been all like, "Fuck." And then we're like, hey, no, actually not fuck. They actually hit it and it didn't explode. So it's kind of difficult recently have been, even for me with my like sophisticated ear, to tell if they intercepted it or if it's just hit the target. But I think I'm starting to hear the difference in like a recent week.
Mhm.
So in a couple of weeks I will be able to tell for sure. But like yeah, it's a new stuff we'll be using, newer anti-air stuff, which have been effective actually, which is pretty good. Have been taken down quite a bit of them recently in Kharkiv region. We also have way more groups of people in the oblast, in
Mm.
like the so they don't reach the Kharkiv city as much.
Mhm.
So yeah, there have been improvements. Although
Amazing
they are
news.
days when there are like too many of them to deal with. Obviously, you all
Mhm.
know that that happens, but like on a regular, a little less. But yeah, I will show you all before I go the very cutesy highlight of the day today. So that in the morning we had,
Wait.
I told you at the beginning that there was like this Shahid strike that spooked me because the Shahid flew like very low above my building.
Mhm.
So this is like how cool Kharkiv is, basically. A little bit of a shameless Kharkiv promotion. I will send it to you on this on like Telegram or Discord, like Telegram probably, yeah. And you can, if you want, you can show this to the people because this is like after the strike, couple hours has passed, and people have not only fixed the road but also repainted the metro station exit to be even cuter than it was. Like, in a matter of literally hours, if you can like show it to the
Yeah,
people.
I can.
So you can't even tell that something happened. So first picture is like you can see how the impact, the wrecked, the a metro exits, bus stop, and like a couple of things. One person was injured, and then in like a matter of like 3-4 hours, they have asked this guy to paint the metro exit in like cute colors, and they also repaired the road. And this is like typically how it happens in Kharkiv. You have a strike, and like in 2-3 hours, you can't even tell that there was a strike there. And yeah, that's thanks to our like awesome DSNS and awesome rescue workers and communal workers that are just absolute legends. They like fix shit in with so much speed that you can barely notice that something happened, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys can see it on the screen right now. On the left side, you can see the damaged metro station entrance, and on the other side, it is already fixed. And
The guy was like painting
uh,
like he painting the exit. And I like how they also vindictively plant flowers. It's just my favorite thing about the communal workers. So you have a very big strike, like a missile or like a drone or something like that, right? And everything is just charred and kills obviously the trees, the plants, and all of that, right? And then basically within a couple of days, you have them plant another batch of flowers and trees and all of that like immediately, and you're like vindictive flower planting. So yeah, it's just and they typically do more, which always makes me laugh because it's so like it gives that petty energy that Kharkiv people have. So you destroyed our flowers, no problem, we will build we will plant more and bigger. And it's just kind of funny to see
it's really
the
cool.
communal workers are planting, and they sometimes do it in like ridiculous hours. So there's like a strike like at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and they like planting flowers there. It's just yeah, it's just yeah, gives you
Okay.
that fuck you Russians energy.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So Anna, you wanted to go at midnight, or you will stay until the end?
Yeah, probably will go because not that I will sleep or anything, but my mom is asleep and she will complain if I talk
You will work.
loud. Mm-hmm.
You will
And
do more
also,
translation.
I should be complaining actually because when I went to get wine, there was none. Someone drank it, and I left that very expensive Italian bottle, by the way. And I'm like, "Nothing, there's nothing." Someone drank it sneakily while I was talking with you guys. Extremely rude. So yeah, anyway, see you sometime soon, I hope.
Thank
Good
you so
luck
much
with
for
the
joining.
concert and tomorrow, Aziza, and like everything. And I still think I need to drop by to Kiev and then hopefully meet up with you all and just have
please.
some relaxing time. Maybe I always say this, but work keeps piling up. But I am seriously in need of this, I feel like. Anyway,
Anna,
talk to you
wait.
sometime soon.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
In these 4 years, have you ever had a
No.
vacation? Like,
I can already answer no. No, since 22 now.
fucking hell.
So I might need it. Might need it. My sister actually suggested to go in August, maybe, to go to like Skidnitsa, which is like a very cute village in the western Ukraine, and we've been there, me and her, like way back when we were like much younger, basically, and we had like a very cool time there. So we would like to, maybe like return to that sort of time when everything was fine, and have that like little trip maybe to quieter parts, I guess you could say. I don't want to leave Ukraine, but to go somewhere like at least quieter would be nice. So we are like considering that.
I actually already am planning finally first vacation in 4 years in somewhere in summer. I told you I cannot get out of Kyiv, right?
Yeah.
Since my unidentified mobilization status.
Yeah.
And I actually found a cool hotel here in Kyiv on the river.
Good vacation, dude. Just literally 5 meters away from your
Not
from your
5
home.
meters away, but
long trip. Long
at
vacation,
least
yeah.
at least this, I will pretend that I went somewhere to the seaside or to the riverside, not in Kyiv, and just
You're gonna use the power of imagination, basically, is what you're saying.
just
for your
rest
vacation.
there. I'm just not gonna work for a week, or who knows, maybe.
Yeah,
to-
I'm actually kind of afraid of this, but because I'm thinking like if I go with her, for example, and we hang out, like and then I will be still checking my phone, checking like notifications and all of that. So I'm thinking if we do this, I need to like throw the phone basically away for like a week or two at least.
exactly.
Otherwise, I will be like checking everything and
Same shit.
participating in some stupid Twitter drama, something like that. So yeah, well. Anyways, I'm gonna go and yeah, thanks for having me, and I
And
see
thank you so much
sometime.
for joining. And it's
Yeah,
always a
bye-bye.
pleasure. And guys, please check Anna's fundraiser on Twitter. When, Anna?
Yeah, probably will be tomorrow or today. I'm not sure. Like, probably I'll start it tomorrow actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I always have some stuff going on over there. Okay, good and bad. So you might join. Yeah. Anyway,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Bye, bye, guys.
Thank you, Anna. Have a
Bye.
quiet night. Okay, Aziza, we have only 25 minutes and then we need to go to sleep. Or maybe you go to sleep already. What time you need to wake up?
Yeah, I think I have to go to sleep
Awesome.
because tomorrow is a very important day, and
Please do, Aziza. Finally,
I
you're
have to
doing
write
this.
the text after this stream. I have to prepare from.
Finally, you're leaving stream before me. Yes, we did it, rollers. We did
I'm
it.
so sorry, but it's because Sunday. If it will be Saturday after my concert, I will be till the till the last.
Yeah, so
time.
this experiment I'm definitely gonna do next week too, and maybe after one more week. I mean, stream on Saturday. And what I wanted to say that, yeah, I wanted to thank you, Aziza, first of all, for being here. Secondly, for rescheduling your concert from today to yesterday.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it very much.
It's okay. It's absolutely nice for me. It's not problem, and I want to support you in any case, because I
Thank
want to see you happy, and I want to see our friends in comfortable, mood to be with us together. It's really great, and for me, it's like it's great.
Awesome.
Changes is always can bring
Yeah.
something new understanding, and like
New
yeah,
experience. New.
I like these changes. It can like change your mind a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not Sunday, it's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. Like interesting feeling, like
Yeah.
it's another something.
And for me, it's a cool feeling. I understand that. Nice. Then on Sunday evening, I can rest.
Yeah.
Monday is also my resting day. I will have basically 2 days in a row. Of course, I'll probably stream tomorrow for a bit. No, for a bit. Like just chill, 30 minutes as I do on Sunday in the last few weeks. I just sit down and stream for 30 minutes, share my mental health status with rollers and all of this.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, Aziza, you go write that text, and I wish you a
Um,
great concert tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please don't stress too much. You are amazing, and even when you have some technical difficulties, your voice compensates all of them. Believe me. That concert you had in Kyiv a few weeks ago, there were technical difficulties, but damn it, your voice is so strong that you did not even need that microphone. We could hear you perfectly. So
Thank you, Rick. You are incredible, and if I could see you everywhere on my concert, it will be very nice. Like it
yeah,
was like last time, now Neo with me, and when after all every song, ooh
yeah, I
yeah,
was screaming.
and because it's really great supporting, great understanding. Plus, it's very comfortable. Sometimes person can be annoying, like
Yeah,
but I feel it's like very comfortable, warm, and very super supporting.
thank you,
So
Aziza. This
thank you so
is
much for everything. Thank you guys, friends, for supporting Ukrainian army. Today, tonight, it was we said a lot of rude words about Western world, United States, but it's not about you,
yeah.
because you are the greatest. You are smart. You are very very deep, intellectual, incredible people, and you
Mhm.
inspired us to feel this happiness in any case, because we are together, and
Yep,
we in exactly this give us the hope that we will resist, and we will win, and Crimea will be free, and Donetsk too.
yep, for sure. And
So
the sun will rise over the free Donbass and
yeah,
Crimea.
yeah, yeah.
Good night, Aziza, and
Good night, Rick.
talk
Take
to you
care.
soon.
Have a nice day tomorrow.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, guys, 2 Ricks now. All guests left, and Rick replaced Aziza. The inversed Rick. Do you see him? My friends, how many gifted memberships left? Let me tell you. So that was 50 minus 10, minus 10. Minus, yeah, thank you, Cass, for 10. Thank you, Brad, for 10. Thank you, Andreas, for 1. And minus 5 from Melvin Archer. Only 24 left, guys. Only 24 gifted memberships left to get to the goal. Help me with that, please. I want to finish the stream in 19 minutes, and I have the chance. After war, where do you want to visit first, Rick? I actually made a list. In this game I play every morning. Okay, let me get rid of the second Rick. Let me just leave one. So in the game I play in the morning, there are like, make a list of the places that you want to visit. And the first place I put there is Norway. And Norway is the country that is very connected to Ukraine. And I'm a fan of the TV show Vikings, and I really love Nordic culture. And I have friends in every Nordic country, basically. We have rollers from Norway, Denmark, Sweden, right? And Finland too. Though I know I think you Nordics consider Finland also part of the Nordics, right? So, yeah, basically Norway is because I heard a lot of stories about Norway. More stories about Norway than about Denmark and Sweden and Finland. And I have a friend there, Tune, so I can go visit. So that's the first country to visit. What do I have in the list? Give me a second. I think I have it on the banner. Yeah, I basically glue some pictures into the banner and I write stuff. It's cool stuff. I like it. So, countries I would like to visit. Norway. Next one is not a country. Well, technically, it's also not not very much United States, but it's Hawaii. I would like to visit Hawaii. Then I would like to visit the Egypt desert because, since I was a kid, I loved desert. I loved desert pictures. Like, damn, there is some harmony I find in this hot desert. So I would like to visit. I never visited the real desert with, these huge sand piles. Then I would like to visit Argentina. I don't know, for some reason, from all South America, I would like to visit Argentina. Good choices, Rick. Thank you. And Force and T-Bone. So they had only five places in the list on the poster here. So I put only 5, but I would like to visit more countries. So number 5 is Antarctic. I would like to visit Antarctica. Yeah, I would love to visit that place. This is a very unusual place, a very magical place. So I would like to visit Antarctica too. Oh, yeah, thank you for that question, Brett. Thank you very much. And for the $2 super chat. So only 22 gifted memberships left. Let's get them, guys. God bless Ukraine. Thank you, Tanner. Defo. Norwegian fjords deformed on my list. Beautiful country. Yeah, fjords. I would like to visit fjords in Norway. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Hello, Rollers. Had to think about what day this is when I see this channel live and it's not Sunday. I announced it in 3 different formats this week that I want to make an experiment, and instead of Sunday stream on Saturday, this may give me the additional energy and potential rest and additional motivation to go to Free Azov. People will have to get adjusted to it. To Saturday, not everyone will notice right away because I see some regulars are missing today. Yeah, but we as a community will adjust to this. Who knows? Maybe I want to get back. I would want to get back to Sunday stream again. This is why it is experiment. I'm not saying that I'm like solidly gonna stream on Saturdays only. I don't know. I just want to try. I want to give myself some freedom in this, and just take it easy, relax. Thank you so much for helping me to relax, guys. We raised so much money today already, $4,031.61. Great job. And yeah, this week we crossed the mark of 5,000 hryvnias. Sorry, dollars. Good job. Before doing the raffle, I need to see if I did not miss to put anyone into the spreadsheet. For that, I need to quickly withdraw the money from PayPal that are in different currencies than dollars. So I'll begin with pounds and Canadian dollars and finish with the same. So 20 Canadian dollars I have here. Withdrawing it to my volunteer card. That's 635 hryvnias. That is done. And now pounds. I think 10 pounds I have. Yep, 10 pounds. And that's 582 hryvnias. I finished withdrawing it. So now I just need to quickly compare the sum of money I have here on the on the spreadsheet, in the spreadsheet, and on PayPal. Let's see. Yeah, exactly the sum of money. Fantastic, guys. I did not forget anyone. So 533 tickets you bought this week. Good job. Let's go and do the raffle. 533. Who is gonna win the beautiful flag of I lost her group, red and black, black and red. I'll bring you everywhere you like in Norway, Rick. I guess I invited you already in 2024, still and forever valid. Thank you, Tanette. Thank you very much. Oh, Laura, by the way, hello to you. How you doing? No, just keep them to himself. What do you mean? You're not addressing me, right, Cheryl? By the way, Cheryl, you told me you're busy on Saturday, but you still made it here. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for being here. Rollers are getting stuff done week after week. Fuck yeah. Awesome, guys. This stream has the potential to become the recordly short Saturday stream. So indeed, it's great. Okay, let's do the how do you call that? The raffle. Let's see if we have the new bids on the auction, though. No, Miriam has the current bid. 23 hours and 39 minutes left until the end of the auction. Okay, what's happening in Eurovision? I'm curious. Rick, they spoke about your shorts, lol. I should keep my shorts to myself? Really? What? Okay. Are you asking Rick to remove his shorts, Cheryl? I'm trying to train the algorithm not to show me shorts, and Rick's not helping. Well, sorry, yeah. The problem is, it is impossible. It's fucking impossible to let even your subscribers see your videos if it's not vertical anymore. If you don't have millions or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, it's fucking impossible now, especially for small channels like me. This is why I'm forced to do this, and it is handy. It is handier to make a short video than working on a long one and putting so much work into it, especially in times of low energy and depression. It is perfect. Guys, please help me get the last 22 gifted memberships, because last Sunday we did not get to the goal. It was a bit left, but we did not get there. Let's get there this week, please. Thank you, because, well, I can actually check what is going on with mine, because I did not check. I did not check for a few days what's going on with my YouTube income this month. And of course, I'm demonstrating it to you as always. I'm not hiding my income from you guys. I'm standing for the full transparency. May, $966.58. Good. Very good. So basically, half a month is gone, and that means I am on 50%. I need 2,000, and I am on 966.58. Awesome, guys. So we're going good. I think there's a chance I'm gonna get to the average income this month. Thank you so much for that. And with subscribers, you see it's very bad lately. Lost 21 just in May. Lost 15 in April. No, it's like, what about daily? Yeah, 15 in April. And in March, I wasn't losing. But yeah, last 2 months, since vertical streams stopped going viral, it's basically impossible for me to gain new subscribers. But you know what? I made peace with it. I'm not stressing about it at all. Fuck that shit. And I actually am. I'm okay with not becoming a huge YouTuber. I'm not sure I have the potential for it. Like, I would have to do a lot of populistic shit, which I don't like to do. So yeah, I'm totally fine with that. It's much fucking easier to not being bothered with this when I take antidepressants. I'm so chill. I'm like, what? I lost subscribers. Fuck that. It's not a problem at all. So yeah, rollers are here, Andres. I understand this. Don't worry about these numbers. Rollers are here. Yeah, and shorts. Shorts are getting a lot of views and a lot of engagement. Thank you for that, guys. For example, the short I posted on Thursday after the night attack, where I was just real. I said it from the heart, all of it, and I did not prepare. And I needed just one shot. I did it with one shot. You supported it tremendously. 362 likes and 78 comments is very, very supportive. I did not read all the comments yet. I just did not have the time in the last few days. But tomorrow, I'm sure I'm going to read some of them. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for all your support, guys. It is very, very, very big, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you for that. Hey, Mops, how you doing? The shorts are made well. I like that format if it is used right. Yeah, it is used right by me lately. I'm actually happy with how I do it. These and Tuesday updates, shorts, not too many shorts. So these Tuesday updates from the car about the mental status and plans for the week. I also see a big engagement, and that should be a sign of you also appreciating that format. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you appreciate that format. So, guys, let's do the raffle. 533 tickets bought this week, and the beautiful Alastor group flag will be one of yours in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The wheel is spinning, and the winner is being found now. It is number 320. Let's go and see who that was. T-Bone, is it you? You lucky bastard. You secure another flag. I hope you're still here. Congratulations. Well, guys, these are the rules. And I know that a lot of you don't care about winning or not winning anything on the raffle, because you know the most important thing is supporting the Ukrainian defenders. And this is the only thing that is being done for, you know. And getting a flag or a badge or painting is just a bonus, and it's a matter of luck. And yeah, congratulations, Trevor. I just sent Trevor a package yesterday. Oh, wait. Yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. No, Thursday. I sent you a package on Thursday. Now I gotta send you another one. Okay, I'll do it. No problem. T-Bone, congrats once again. Thank you, he says. It's really cool. Okay. We did it. Trevor, good job. Trevor, you donated $2,000 today. Thank you for this. You boosted our fundraising at least with 1,000, like additional, because we went over the goal by $1,031.61. Without your second thousand, this probably would be possible, but it happened this way. So thank you so much for this, Trevor. And everyone who donated today, guys, without your contributions, it won't be possible too. So, damn it. This is cool. Fuck, thank you so much, guys, for this amazing Saturday experiment, for helping me finish the stream so fast, for sharing it with me. And you know, I'm sleepy already now in this time, because by my schedule I should go to sleep at midnight, so 27 minutes ago. So I better make those 2 donations to Helena and Anton and to Hostomel Shelter and go to sleep. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep because my wife is watching Eurovision, and I think it's gonna last for another 30 to 60 minutes. But, oh, you know what, guys? I cannot go to sleep before we don't get the remaining 22 gifted memberships or super chats, whatever you can do. Let's do this, please. Only 22 left, comparing to what we got today already. You already bought 378 today, so 22 is nothing comparing to that. Every bit counts. Good job, everyone, and thank you to the mods for the support. Thank you, Trevor. By the way, Trevor also donated $200 on Monday or Tuesday. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Trevor, let me know. Great fucking job, all. Yeah, Andres. It's a great fucking job today, guys. You are fucking awesome. Love you all. Cass, thank you for a gifted membership. 21 left. Guys, just 21. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay. Rick, donate to Hala and Anton. And go do your evening routine. So my evening routine is read the book. I actually already brushed my teeth and I cleaned it with floss and then with that thing that I don't know the English name. Okay, so I did all my teeth hygiene. So I don't even need to do that. I just need to go read a book for half an hour and go to sleep at 1 a.m. Fuck, I'm lucky today to go at 1 a.m. even reading the book before that, because last week on Sunday when I finished the stream, I already had no time to read the book. It was 1 a.m., so I needed to rush to bed. So now I can do this. Okay, and one more gifted memberships. Thank you, Cass. 20 left, guys. You completely refuse to buy more gifted memberships. Well... Later rollers, great stream, Rick. Thank you, Hubert. Thank you for stopping by. I noticed you in the chat, but just did not do what? Did not have the time to say thank you for being here. I feel so proud every week. Thanks to you all. Ah, Andres. It is so cute. Thank you. It would be really nice if Lileka wins. Yeah, Sally, you're right. The problem is Ukraine is not as popular now. You know, Eurovision is a political competition. So basically, they say that they are all out of politics, you know, and political gestures are not allowed. But this is bullshit. This is just like Olympic Committee, not being neutral, you know. Never gonna let you down.
For Rick.
Never gonna run around and desert you. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Jordy Fella, for £10 super chat. And that is only 10 gifted memberships left, and we did it today. Almost 10 left. Let's do it, guys. Come on. Thank you. Any stream tomorrow? Maybe I'll do the 30-minute stream like I did last Sunday, and the Sunday before that, and the Sunday before that. But I'm not sure, because tomorrow at 12 we're going to have a protest. Maybe I'm going to do a short stream from the protest, like 30 minutes. Yeah, why not? Maybe a short stream from the protest around Ukrainian noon tomorrow. Also, I'm probably going to visit Friazov for half an hour tomorrow after the protest, because it's going to be happening close to the protest site. So basically, I will be able to just walk there or drive a bit, because walking there is like 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah, probably I'll drive closer to the place. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but not gonna stream from Friazov. I'm not ready for this. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I told you that on the stream on Wednesday, that on the therapy I'm actually figuring out how to do it further, how to interview people further without... I need to learn to do it properly. Do what you feel. Yeah, okay. I will just see tomorrow what to do when I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna force myself to do anything. If I feel like I want to stream from the protest, I will stream. If I feel like I don't want to do it, and I just want to be there as a citizen, not as a streamer, I will just remain there as a citizen. Sweet dreams, dear rollers. Be blessed, everyone of you. You're always super magical people. I love you guys. Thank you, Elven Archer. Trevor, thank you for those 500 hryvnias. I appreciate it very much. Rollers, 10 gifted memberships, and we're done for today. Can we do it, please? Thank you. Okay, I need to go and donate to Helena, Anton, and Hostomel Shelter. Working on it now. That's how I do it. I forgot how to do it, guys. I remember now. Okay, so this is gonna be from Rick Rollers for Helena for IFAX with love. Slava Ukraini. And the what? Not the progress bar because I'm sending it through PayPal. I'm gonna make a screenshot of the payment shortly. No pressure, Rick. I'm glad you're able to go. Yeah, I'm able to go and I'm happy to go. Okay, and $200 to a Hostomel Shelter from Rick Rollers with love. 20 USD for Anton the dog from Antonov. And this donation is also sent. Oh, you know, guys, I can actually send the next part of money to Harley. I can send him, let's say, another $2,000 right now. Why not? Since I need to do it in like multiple days, this is actually a good idea to do it. To do part today and part, let's say, when? Tomorrow or on Monday or on Tuesday. So let me do one now. $2,000. That's 1,445 pounds and 84 pence. Okay, send. PayPal balance. The commission is going to be $2.33. So basically, I'm going to pay. I'm going to send 2,000, but $2.33 will be spent on commission. But it's actually a small commission. I mean, I've seen much worse on PayPal. So totally fine. Okay, I'm sending this one. Let me make this quickly. This screenshot. Guys, I cannot finish the stream without reaching the goal 2 times in a row. In a row, I mean like last Sunday and this Saturday. So just 10 gifted memberships left. Please help me with that. I'm not stressing about it, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, I made this kind of screenshot. Yeah, perfect. And now I need to send money to Harley. Okay, sent him 1,445 pounds and 84 pence. This is actually $2,000. Okay, making a screenshot of this payment. Almost done, guys. We can finish the stream in a couple of minutes when I'm gonna show you all the screenshots. but I need a couple of minutes to work on that. Shit, I wanna go to the bathroom, but I already don't have the what. I don't have to go now. I need to finish and then go. This will actually give me the chance to go there faster. Thank you so much, Judge Jimmy for 10 and Martina Wendt for 10. Thank you so much. So we reached the goal and went over it by 10 gifted memberships. Thank you guys. And all of it only in 3 hours and 24 minutes. Damn. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I send it to myself. Now I just need to save it all here. I almost am done. I am almost done. Rick, you can go to the toilet now. No, I still did not show you the screenshots. So I cannot. Give me another minute or two. By the way, guys, I checked the world record of not sleeping. What's the longest on sleep? I wanted to say that when Anna was here, but I forgot. 11 days and 25 minutes. 11 days into it. So I think she beat the record because she told me that she did not sleep for 2 weeks. Fuck me. She can really like insane. I'm gonna send her that link. It's a Wikipedia page. I'm sending it to her. GP. 25 хвилин. So the guy knocked out after 11 days and 25 minutes. Insane. Excuse me. Nice one. Fuck. Wow, my record was 5 days twice. I don't know how Anna does it. No, it's not something to be proud of. Stop it. This is bad. This is very bad for your health. Guys, don't do this. If you can sleep, better sleep. Don't force yourself. Anna also doesn't do it because she likes it. She just cannot sleep, and nothing helps her, she says. So yeah, the situation for Anna and her health is not very good. Okay, guys, here's the screenshot of the payment to Helena and Anton and to Hostomel Shelter. Now, oh shit, falling asleep. Now was a walk-in zombie. Anna manages to stay coherent. Yeah, this is fucking insane how she does that. Her brain really works differently and she's built differently. I mean, she is a very unique and interesting person. I'm so fucking happy to be her friend. I consider her my friend. I hope she also considers me her friend. I mean, I admire her so much, guys. I guess you can see that. Aziza and her, they are not the only ones. I also really like Katarina Kosecka. And you know, like, to be honest, I noticed at some point that I like, in general, like, first of all, I can find a better contact with women, and I like, well, there are exceptions for men, but like, don't know, like the company of women more in general, I would say. It is very honest, guys. Like, if I say it to a man standing in front of me, I may get misunderstood, and you know, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's just how I always was from my childhood. Maybe it's because I am a bit what? A bit womanly? Do you guys think I'm a bit womanly or not? I feel myself like a man, really. I mean, but maybe not a typical man. Kerosene Kara, hello to you. Good to catch you live. I hope you're feeling better, Rick. I once drove back home during the night after 4 days of not sleeping. At some point about 3 hours in, I started seeing things on the road that weren't there. Fucking hell. Yeah, hallucinations is one of the first symptoms. Okay, guys, I made a screenshot. I combined it into one picture now of the donation to Harley, so you can see it on the screen. $2,000, 1,445 pounds and 84 cents, and commission is $2.33, and the money sent to Harley. So yeah, basically I made 3 donations today instead of the usual 2, but that is because we usually have because we have this fundraiser with Harley and we do it a bit differently. Now I can finish the stream, guys, and finally run to the bathroom and then go read a book and go to sleep. And that is pretty weird. Not a record I would want to break, potentially deadly. Yeah, fuck. People can really die from not sleeping. Insomnia is shit. Danger is right, Miriam. I ended up in a ditch that way, 1 kilometer from home. Shit. Andres, sorry to hear that. Why you started such an interesting topic when I am finishing, guys? I now want to talk to you. Sometimes sleep is not what you need, Mopsy's gun says. Ooh la la la. The record for no sleep is 11 days, 25 minutes, set by Randy Gardner. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Randy Gardner. I sent it to Anna, so now she also knows. We'll know. She did not read the message yet, but she will know who is holding the record. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the experiment of me streaming on Saturday. I will do it at least for the next couple of weeks. Again, I'm gonna stream on Saturday, not on Sunday, and who knows, maybe I will leave it like this and always stream on Saturday, but excuse me. Yeah, that was a cool one. Hi, Howie. By the way, good to see you. So, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all these donations, all the gifted memberships, super chats, all this tremendous support, all the comments you leave under the shorts. Please please keep leaving them. They really support me. And Bina, you're also here. Cool, good to see you. I'm here, just silent, feeling crap. Love you all. I'm so sorry to hear that you're feeling crap. Please don't close. Well, the message you sent me and told me that you feel like crap and you don't really want to talk. It made me sad. I understand that, talking to rollers when you feel bad is a very good thing to do. They are very supportive and you may feel better, but yeah. Rick, Hugs, you're a feminist, not feminine. It makes you an ally that women feel comfortable with you. Yeah, I actually got this compliment not so long ago from my wife. She acknowledged me as a feminist, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I am a feminist. Here is Now I said it. Now you know it. Shit, I would love to talk to you for hours, but I need to go to sleep. Okay, guys. See you maybe tomorrow on the short stream, like half an hour. But maybe already on Wednesday. So you have a great rest of the weekend. You have a great beginning of the week. And live long and prosper, my friends. And slava Ukraini. Bye. Love you all.